That's my bad boy. That's my bad boy. That's my bad boy. That's my bad boy.
Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry.
Hey folks, welcome to the TXC Gaming Alpha Series 2. I'm Zetaxter and alongside me is Edge. This is sponsored by Prestige and in association with Backstage Pass. How have you been, Edge?
Well, I have been good, and it feels good to be back on Valorant again, casting. And right now, we have 4 matches lined up for us today. So it's going to be action-packed day for sure. But yeah, a huge shout out to all the sponsors again. And Zerak, what are your expectations? So before we jump into the first match, what are your expectations from the tournament that we have here, from the Prestige Group and Backstage Pass as well?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Alpha Series 1 was a banger to say the least. I was called at the very end for the finals and now I'm here from the start alongside you. So I'm looking forward to it. Some of the teams that have come through are ones I'm relatively familiar with and I'm pretty sure you are as well. And yeah, we got last time's champions out here as well. Reckoning Esports is here. We have a match lined up today for them. And yeah, first match is between Esamurai versus Hi-Fi Esports.
Yep, Hi-Fi Esports and Esamurai, two really well-known teams as well. I mean, the players are kind of relatively new, but the orgs are completely well-known in the community as well. So it's going to be on the map of Bind, if I'm not wrong. So that's going to be my favorite map, Bind, having no mid control there. You don't really have to worry about the market there. Sometimes you kind of have to, but the teleportation is something that you need to look onto as well. But what do you think? What are your thoughts on the map of Bind here?
Honestly, I love seeing the Raze Reyna duelist comp on Bind. I think relatively, since recently at least, a lot of teams actually go with the one duelist comp at times. But yep, 2 duelists on one side, Raze and Reyna, that's what I enjoy seeing. And let's not forget about the teleporters in play, right? I mean, the way teams are, creative to use those TPs, keeping in mind at what time the clock's running at, is going to be incredible. And I hope Hi-Fi Esports as well as Esamurai have their strats sealed for Bind.
True. I mean, yeah, that teleport can be used in a really cheeky way as well. Yoru's TP, Yoru's fake footsteps. That's a big one. So I'm looking forward to see if anyone wants to pick that Yoru. But KO is another pick that I'm looking forward to. We see a lot of Omen and Astra's pick on Bind, but another controller that can be picked is Viper, right? I mean, using that Viper's pit and also the Snakebite lineups there. So that can delay the push coming in, and at the same time that can stop the diffuse from happening. So that is something I'm looking forward to. Let's see if any of the players want to pick that. But KO pick, I mean, first off, what are your thoughts on KO here as attack? I mean, that's a relatively new agent compared to other agents. Yep. But right now, a lot of people are picking KO and they're really liking it, especially me too.
Yeah, for sure. We do get to see a lot of KO in recent, even in ranked for that matter. But I've not seen a KO on Bind, so it'll be my first if we do end up seeing one here between Esamurai and Hi-Fi Esports. I hope they do. I always have mentioned before as well that how KO, if it's in the hands of the right kind of player who can bounce off, who can actually dribble off of being the controller or initiator that he is, as well as the duelist attribute that he brings to the table as well, it will be incredible for the team.
Yep. And yeah, just a quick run through the schedule here. The first match, it's gonna be Esamurai versus Hi-Fi Esports, and then after we're done with that, and by the way guys, all these matches are a BO1, so you keep that in head as well. So the second match is going to be FS Esports going on head-to-head against TeamvLionHearts. Now that's another one that I'm looking forward to, but the one that I'm pretty sure everyone's waiting for is the third match of the day, Reckoning Esports going head-to-head against WDK. That's going to be the big one for tonight. And then we'll be having the last match of the day, Orgless 5 versus Weird Esports. Those two names are pretty huge as well.
Yeah, definitely. But as you said, Reckoning Esports versus WDK. I'm looking forward to it as well. WDK, I've gotten the opportunity to sit in for some of their scrims to spectate, and I'll tell you, there's a cheeky duelist on their team, and I'm looking forward to see how he'll do here today. But yeah, the match ahead of us right now, Hi-Fi Esports versus Esamurai Esports on Bind. Looking forward to it. We'll be ready to go soon enough. Any predictions, Edge?
Well, I was about to ask you the same, but I think we should just wait for the agent selection to happen, and then we'll have a vote on the prediction. Because I'm really looking forward to see. I'm pretty sure there's Jet's gonna be coming into play there, right? So Jet, as you said, Raze and Reyna combo. Not a lot of times I see that, but Jet is usually the one that people prefer all the time, to be honest. But I really want to see a Yoru, as I've already said, and KO instead of Sova. Or maybe a Sky as well. Sky does pretty good on the map of Bind as well. So that is something I want to see as well. KJ is going to come into play, I guess. That can hold on to completely either of the sides, A or B, completely holding on to the push and delaying the push, to be honest. And at the same time, that ultimate, a lockdown, you get the side to yourself, either defending or retaking the side. Or if you want to get into the side as well, you can use it. So KJ is on the cards, but I really, really want to see a Sage for some reason.
All right. I'm going to go with I'd like to say it's the post-plant comp. You got the mix of Brimstone, Viper, and yeah, as you mentioned, Sky as well. That'll be an incredible comp to see. Of course, I'm pretty sure teams at this level at least will be able to counter it real quick. But yeah, I'm excited as ever. But yeah, I'm just going to push you towards that prediction even more, because I'm going to go ahead and say this map will go in towards the side of Hi-Fi Esports. I think they're coming off of a good performance in a couple of other games which I follow as well. So maybe not a solid prediction, but a prediction nonetheless. Would you wager a prediction or two?
well, sure. I mean, I'm gonna stick to the old school Esamurai players here. Let's see. I'm gonna say 13-7 in the favor of Esamurai on the map of Bind. But I still, sorry? No. I still didn't see the agent selection there. So I'm a bit worried, but I'm still going to stick to the side of Esamurai here.
Yeah, you see, you went ahead and said the scoreline as well. I was lucky enough to avoid that. But yeah, on to agent select it is. We've already got the folks over at, I believe, Hi-Fi Esports who've sorted... who are taking time to choose their agents, but Esamurai, they've pretty much sorted with that comp. What do you think about it?
Well, if you take a look at that, we see a Jet picked up, we see Shinshan on that Sage, and Reyna, Brim, Cypher. That's pretty basic, isn't it? That's like the classic picks on the map of Bind when you usually play Bind, that is. That's pretty old school. And as I said, Esamurai, old school players. And right now, they're going to be going head-to-head against H5. Okay, can I just say it's going to be boomers versus zoomers? No offense to anyone, but yeah, I mean, Esamurai, those picks are pretty old school. On the side of H5, though, we see a Sky and Astra soft lock, right? So that's those are relatively new agents. So more like, yeah, boomers versus zoomers is what I feel like.
I'm a bit disappointed that we're not going to be seeing a Raze Reyna pick, but as you mentioned, you don't see it often, I guess. But yeah, Esamurai Esports taking us back to Act 1, Episode 1 with that agent cop. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Boomers versus Zoomers, like you said.
I'm pretty sure like a lot of people in chat are going to be angry at us for this, but guys, just a quick heads up, no offense to anyone, it's just that, the agent selection is pretty old school from the side of Esamurai, and on the side of H5 we see two relatively new heroes, that is Astra and Sky picked up. But let's see how it's going to be working in their favor right now. So with that being said and done, once again, I still didn't ask you the score prediction. What do you think is going to be the score? Since you said H5 is going to win it, what do you think, what do you suggest the score might be?
Yeah, in all honesty, I really think it's going to I'm gonna say we go into overtime. Maybe I'm being a little too audacious here, but yeah, first map which is being live streamed here at TXC Gaming goes into overtime. That'll be a treat to watch.
That will be a treat to watch. And with that, folks, it's gonna be the first match of the day. TXC Alpha Series Season 2. Sponsored by Prestige Group and brought to you by Backstage Pass. This is gonna be interesting. The official round is up live.
Yep, and Showers control first right up comes Levi along with Grames's. They've got Ronnie to worry about, the Jet. We know he'll be able to pick one or two off, perhaps. No, they're just gonna hold. Looks like biding time is the way to go on round 1 of Pistols.
Yep, they want to take it slow, to be honest. I mean, Esamurai and H5, both of these teams are really good with the aim as well. And I believe the Esamurai players, Greeny and all, I think they're, they have played multiple titles. Valorant is not the first game that they played. I'm pretty sure the players on side of H5 as well have played multiple FPS titles before, because that gives you an edge over the players that have actually played Valorant to be their first FPS game, right? So I think both of these players are both of these teams, the players in these teams are pretty experienced. So them going head-to-head is going to be a treat for us to watch. But it looks like it's going to be a B hit coming in from the side of H5 right now. And Esamurai, they only have 2 players here. Are they ready for this? The smokes are deployed. The stars are being placed. And Dr. Evil gets the first one, gets a double as well. That's it. The site is completely open. Spike's going to get planted. 45 seconds on the clock. 3 versus 4 retake situation here, Zadak.
Yeah, I'm surprised how they let that come through so easily, Samurai. Hadn't expected that as Zaps picks off Inflix at elbow as they'll make their way together. 3 of the players from Samurai Esports will head towards the defuse. They secure hookah. Will they be able to? No, they won't. Zaps goes down. And on the other side, Shinshan gets a pick down to a 1v1. Levi versus Shinshan. Not for long. Levi took it, wrap it up. Guess what? Hi-Fi Esports picks off round number 1.
That's going to be the first round on the board now. And H5, they're feeling confident. I mean, with that pick, the agent composition there, you can see it, right? On the side of Esamurai, they only have 2 flashes. Those are the leaders. They're not long. But on the side of H5, they have 4 flashes. 2 of them being layers and 2 of them guiding light. And keep in mind, the guiding light refreshes as well. So you're gonna get it again, right? So that is something that is gonna be really, really important for the side of Esamurai to keep in mind. And now that's a perfect concussion. But Thanos will be the first one getting a kill onto Sage now. And I think Cypher is running right into the crosshair of Brimstone there. He does get dinged, but doesn't do enough damage because it's goddamn classic. It's gonna be Sky with the kill onto Ronnie. And now, ooh, okay, Greeny gets 1. And Grames actually predicts this. And he will be right because he will take down Reyna there. And that's gonna be 2-0. Only 1 casualty for H5, but apart from that, a very clean round.
Yep, and that round was pretty much textbook, right? That push towards A short, go together, get the sides, plant down, pick off the opponents 1 by 1. It's great to see that play coming through from H5 Esports, but now is where it matters. Full buy on Esamurai's side and bonus round for Hi-Fi Esports. Who do you think is going to come out on top on this one?
Well, whoever it is going to be important, right? I mean, if H5 wins it, we look at a potential 4-0 because Esamurai might have to equal the next one. But if Esamurai win this, then H5 still has the economy, still will have the economy that it is. But Reyna will be the first one getting the kill on the Jet, but instant trade there coming in. It's going to be Sky with the kill, but Dr. Evil, completely evil thoughts in his head right now. Guess his counterpart, and that's going to be a 3 versus 4. The spike's going to be planted by Gramses right now. Empress is available on Dr. Evil, that is. I don't think he needs it. Oh, maybe he will, because Ronnie just took down the killer on the Sky, and Astra is pretty low. So now, a 3 versus 3 retake here. Yeah. Only Reyna on side. It's going to be hard, this attack.
Yeah, you predicted that, right? Empress is out. Dr. Evil, he picked off 1 without the Empress. How much do you think he'll be able to pick off with the Empress? He couldn't even take 1. Shinshan and Ronnie take out the opponents. Ronnie takes another. Can you believe it? Samurai put a score on the board. They're gonna get this round 1-2. Well, I'd expected Dr. Evil to pick off all 3.
To be honest, even I did, to be honest. There. I mean, with the Empress and the positioning, I thought he actually peaked when Sages were now looking at his side. Yeah. But that wasn't the case. Sage actually peaked at the right time. It was a wide peak as well. So, that was a nice shot from him. And then Ronnie. What a gameplay coming in from him. Yeah, went all the way towards the elbow, got the last 2 kills. Getting himself a 3k, securing the first round of the board for Esamurai. I mean, if they lost that round, that would have been just sad for them, to be honest. Being the bonus round for H5. They did have 1 rifle, but everyone else was sitting on Spectres. But right now, they still have the economy to invest into this particular round. By round coming in, But with that, it's going to be the first round on the board for Esamurai and H5. Let's see. I think it's a pause called in, right?
Yeah.
So not really sure if it's a technical. I think it's a technical pause. I see one of the players not moving at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the score prediction, do you want to change it, Zach, or do you want to stick to it?
I'm gonna
we've seen the first.
I'm gonna stick to it after that round. Actually, it said a lot about Esamurai, didn't it? Of course, given that it was Hi-Fi Esports' bonus and it was Esamurai's proper buy. We can't take anything away from Hi-Fi Esports yet, but I'm still edging for this to go to overtime. Hope it does, and I'm pretty sure the folks watching as well are hoping for the same. And if you're joining us just now, make sure you drop in the chat which team you're here to support.
We need that. I mean, all the players need the support as well. Let's see. We still have the pause being called in, so I'm still guessing it's a technical timeout being called, and I think all the players are ready right now because I see everyone's moving. But yeah, 2-1 scoreline. It's a BO1, right? You gotta give it your best. You have to bring on your A game. There's no room for errors. And with that being said and done, we are gonna be live once again. It's resumed. I see 4 rifles, actually 3 rifles and 2 specters picked up on the side of Esamurai. So they're gonna be sticking to those specters to maybe get some money. But right now, it's all on Dr. Evil, and if he gets some entry once again, it's gonna be crucial. But there's a trap wire right there. Did he spot the tripwire? I'm not really sure, but if he did not, then that's crucial. And look at this crossfire being set up. There's gonna be flash P coming in. He's gonna get taken down. Don't tell me both the players are gonna get taken down.
No,
oh no!
no.
Right, gun makes it work. Cypher, neural depth being used, gets information of all the 3 players as well, and H5, they're crumbling.
I can't believe they let that happen. I can't believe Dr. Evil let that happen. Greeny picking off both the players who were trying to get into hookah, although they were flashed. I mean, I can't even believe that happened. Down to a 2v4 as it stands. And I think it's pretty straightforward for Grameses and Thanos. They got to be able to clear B-side. That's the best bet right now. And as I say that, Grameses goes down at hookah. The spike's down, all left to Thanos. He's on a jet. Could we see the play his team needs? It's struggling to get that single pick. As he tries to buy time, the players are gonna close in on him one by one. They've left A side, they're on the spike. Ooh. And just like that, Greeny gets that 4K.
Just like that, Greeny gets that 4K, and what a play from him as well, right? I mean, he did a really good job towards that hooker position. The run and gun, a bit of luck coming into his favor, but I mean, I thought he was gonna get 1, but instead he gets 2, and from there he gets 4. So really good gameplay coming in from him, and a nice little run and gun there. But that means H5 are now being forced into an eco round. So we're looking at a potential 3-2 in the favor of Esamurai right now, and H5. Let's see if they can actually pull something out of their miracle bag here. But right now we have an operator on Ronnie. Let's see how that works out for them.
Yeah, he's got his counterpart Thanos on the other side, who's down to a Sheriff. Sheriff or Operator, we'll find out which is the better one-tap machine, as I'd like to call them. That's the gravity well coming through from the Astra. Messes up Ronnie's aim, but he picks off Inflix towards that shot. Still aware of Thanos' position, but gets taken out in the process, down to a 3v2.
Down to a 3v2. This should not have happened, but it did. I mean, the players on the side of H5 really, really good right now, and Ronnie did land one of the shots, but Shinshan, he's gonna blow his head off, and that's gonna be a 1 versus 3. Make that a 1v2 because Gramps just took one of the players down. His is kind of low. He might have the heal back up any second right now, but he's going towards the B side where it's completely empty, but there are traps and camps, right? Yeah. So you need to be aware of that. But as soon as he breaks that trap, I think he spotted, and now the information has been relayed, so they're going to be pushing towards that B area. But let's see, because he's still standing so close to the TP, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be using that to make his way towards A. And Shinchan predicted this perfectly, and he's just waiting there towards that shower area.
Yeah, and he's just going to buy time. Grims just walked into his crosshair, and just like that, defenders take the round win. Esamurai is up 1 round to Hi-Fi Esports. Round number 6, and it's just the way I had hoped it to be. Overtime incoming. I'm gonna say it again, Edge. I know it's too early. I'm gonna say it again. Overtime incoming.
Yep, I mean overtime is incoming right now, and 3-2. Esamurai, they're doing a really good job in H5 Esports. Let's see if they can make their way back into the game, because Esamurai, they look like they might just walk away with the flow here, you know. But there's an operator picked up on the side of H5 as well right now. That's going to be interesting to watch. Let's see. I mean, it's the Jets, as I said once again. The Jets are preferred, especially because due to that operator, right? I mean, you can use that operator in so many ways. So many ways you can be using it. I mean, you can use the updraft as well, and you can just take a shot and dash out. That is what the classic Jet operator combo is. But we still see a lot of players, but Cypher Devin out there gets the kill on his counterpart, and right now Gramtis with the trade there. So Cosmic Divide coming into play as well. But ooh, that's a nice shot from Dr. Evil. He's making it work. He's the one that's actually getting the entries all the time. Down to a 4 versus 3 here, Sadak.
Yeah, and we've got all the competitors out there on Ace site. And regardless of early predictions right now, Ronnie's on operator, and so is the other Jet, Thanos. So operator versus operator, how this is gonna turn out to be is a matter of time. We'll find out soon enough. And down goes 2 to Levi, and in U-Haul, Thanos picks off Greeny. It almost seemed like the operator players were gonna go off face to face. Pity we didn't get to see that. 3-3 scores a level yet again.
Should I play some stars in this reality?
And soon enough, my question will be, what's gonna happen when the side switch, right? We do know this is predominantly a defender-sided map, at least known to be. And as they head towards Hookah, these Hi-Fi Esports boys, the question still remains how they'll do on defender's side. The trap fire gets triggered. Levi picks off the Reyna. Dr. Evil gets Greeny. Not this time, Greeny. You don't get a pickers off this time. They're onto site. The spike makes its way as well. Trying to take control. The site has it in their pockets as well. And they're down to a 3v4. And Esamurai isn't looking great. But then again, 3v4. This might just be deja vu, but Thanos picks off Ronnie.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 versus 4 right now. I mean, the resurrection is still available on Shin-Chan, and he will actually get the kill onto Dr. Evil. He's trying to resurrect, and he will. So that means they're going in for the retake here. 3 versus 3 right now. 20 points of health on the Sage there, but he does have the heal coming up pretty soon. But Sky just comes in with a beautiful pull as well, but doesn't really matter because it's gonna be Brimstone with the kill. The trap wire is good enough, and Thanos. Is the Bladestorm going to be coming into action anytime soon? But I don't think so. I don't think it's needed. Classics all the way, dude. I mean, classic. I don't really know how Thanos got those kills. I mean, onto the Sage, I can understand. Onto the Brim, I believe that was stuck in the in the tripwire there. So these two I understand, but I'm not really sure how he got the kill onto Sky there. Or that was, yeah, I think it was Cypher there.
Yep. He got that round for his team, Thanos, and that puts them on an advantage on attacker side, something you'd want to be in a position at. But yeah, that round almost seemed like Esamurai could have brought it back towards their favor. Clearly, should be cautious, just like Ronnie should have been at Hookah, as he goes down to Levi almost instantly. Mind you, his teammates over at the other end are at A-Shot, and just like that, Shin-Chan goes down to Dr. Evil. A-Shot's given up pretty much. Zaps, will he have a chance? He's got a Sheriff. He's got 2 players from H5 coming towards him into his face. Doesn't stand for long. And just like that, they should have control of U-Haul, and not for long CT as well, as Levi picks that off. Thanos picks off Greeny on the other side of the map. Folks, it's a 3-5 scoreline.
Yep, 3-5 scoreline for now. And let's see what now. I mean, right now there's a timeout, right? So
Yep.
we'll be waiting to see what's going to be the case here, and it's a tactical timeout coming in. So what do you think they're talking about here, Zatak?
Yeah, definitely retakes. We see them do incredibly well one of the rounds when they were 3v4, but that didn't translate into the other 2 rounds where they found themselves in a similar position, Esamurai. So clearly they'll be trying to fine tune and really recollect what they've been doing in those rounds. And then again, the hold itself, they might just switch it up. Who knows? Maybe they'll go completely left field and ask Greeny to head towards A and secure A side for a change instead of holding on to that hookah so well that he's been doing already since the start of this match. Still early with that 3-5 scoreline, but yeah, Esamurai will have to find ways to make sure they go in attacker side with an advantage of a round or two.
Yeah, they really need to. And
Need a drop.
let's see what happens. I mean, this timeout was needed for Esamurai as well as H5. They both are doing really, really good right now. But, the economy factor is something they need to keep in mind. The economy is not being built up on either of the sides. They're having like 1-2 players being alive at the end of the round, but you kind of need more than that. Otherwise, it's going to be really, really hard.
Yeah. B long is the place to be right now, and the folks over at Esamurai back off completely on the B side. Stronger hold on site as well as CT as the players from H5 make their way to Octagon, and they've got some quite the teamwork in play like you'd expect it to be. Doctor even making sure any flankers who try to venture through hookah don't stand a chance, but on site that's Greeny, not for long. Inflix picks off 2. And they're trying to pick off Ronnie. Ronnie's hiding through the smoke and backs off to CT to save himself just in time. That's the Hellfire coming through as well, waiting off the attackers off the site. And just like that, 3v4. History repeats itself, I'd like to say, but Ronnie picks off Inflix.
And pulls it down to a 3 versus 3 right now. But the rotation has already come into play. Brim, he's already on towards the CT. Zapped. Can he get the kill on the Jet? No, he cannot. The Thanos is just too quick, and that's going to be spike planted. 45 seconds, 2 versus 2. Retake situation here. Thanos, he has predicted this. He did not. Ronnie's going to get him down. But Gramses with the kill on the Shinshan. Now in a 1 versus 1. Playstorm is available with the operator. Never mind. He's going to switch back to the River Vandal. Beautiful skin as well. 56 points of health. Gramses, 150. And the spike has been planted for him. But oh no, it's all about the timing and the positioning right now. Ronnie is predicting this. 3, 2, 1. Boom. He's going to get taken down by Gramses. That's a beautiful gameplay coming in from the Asher right there, but yeah, that was really quick rotations coming in from the side of Esamurai as well. They made their rotations seem really hefty, to be honest, the way that Sage was moving on the map and Ronnie as well. I think if this keeps happening, H5 might have to step up their game a bit more to make sure that Esamurai does not have any chances of clutching the round.
Yeah, definitely. I was going to mention before last round how Esamurai have most of their ultimate abilities still in play. You ideally want to be able to use your ultimate twice on one side. But yeah, seems like it went against them last round for Esamurai. Nonetheless, 3-6 scoreline, and the play might just be in show as the Blade Storm is out. Double P coming through, but one goes down. Levi is down. Grames is trying to pick off the Jet. Fails to Shinshan. The support you'd expect from Sage.
That's what you would actually expect from Sage, but look at this. Look at Cypher's position. Greeny is in a really, really good spot here, but Dr. Evil, if he gets a kill, that's the side open, right? If he gets this kill, but can he predict it? I mean, Greeny has never played this position before, so can he predict it is the question here, but Sage is also rotating towards the B side right now, so Dr. Evil, you better make a move in the next 5 seconds or else you're going to be really, really in trouble, to be honest, but that's going to be a slow hour being thrown into the hookah there, and now Shinshan, he's in trouble, and Dr. Evil predicts it, gets it as well, down to a 4 versus 3 years attack.
And up and be long. Down goes Inflix to Kel'Thuzad as he's got company yet again. Thanos with the operator, but down goes Dr. Evil on the other side. Kel'Thuzad messing about with Thanos. Gets that Spectre out, and down goes Thanos. Operator went to the hands of the defenders, and so did the round.
ESM. Esamurai. The way that they played, I mean, they did switch things up, and that was actually Greeny playing on the hookah, but he got absolutely destroyed there. I mean, not really sure. I think he was a bit slow. I'm not really sure why. I mean, he did see Reyna for a second there, right? He should have had the advantage because Reyna was jumping, but I think it was a bit too slow. Reyna was a bit too quick. So that's going to be a 4th round on the board for ESM. And right now, H5 with 6 rounds, looking really, really good here on the side of attacking on the map of Bind here.
Yep, they're trying to stick to that strat that worked in round 2. That A-shot push. Ronnie's trying to get one with the operator. He fails to do so. Down goes his teammate on the other side. He gets one regardless. Dr. Evil picks off Ronnie with a pistol.
Pistol? I mean, it was gravity pull as well, so he was kind of vulnerable as well there. Oh, that's gonna be neural theft being used by Cypher. Positions being revealed, but Grams just doesn't give a damn because he will still get the kill onto Reina there. And now in a 2 versus 3, make that a 1 versus 3. Actually, make that a 1v2 because Zav just took down Dr. Evil before going down in the hands of Grams. So that's gonna be the 7th round on the board for the side of H5 now. Last round before the first half ends. Like it's gonna be a swap there, but. Are we looking at a 5-7 or are we looking at a 4-8 here? Because that's the real issue here. I mean, if H5 goes into the second half with 8 rounds in the bag, I think that's a really good thing there. I mean, that should be a really good confidence boost for the side of H5.
Yeah, definitely. The fact that Gramses is on that Astra, right, gives you all the more reason to be, happy going into the defender side with an advantage. And as I said earlier, Esamurai really needed the advantage going on to attacker side, but they failed to get it. 5-7 is the scoreline they can hope for as the attackers make their way towards B's side. H5, what tricks you have up your sleeve this round, my friends? Octagon secured. Dr. Evil checks the default yet again. Greeny goes down and they're on to site. They've got company, and a company that it was until Gramses took off that trade and down to a 3v4.
Down to a 3v4 right now. I mean, 1 minute on the clock and the spike is going to get planted right now. Resurrection available on the side of Esamurai, and Dr. Evil casually walks in, says hello to the heads of Shinchan and Ronnie. And now he wants that third kill as well. He's gonna go in 3-2-1. He's gonna get it. A little bit of running gun there, and it's gonna work in his favor. That's gonna be the 8th round on the board for the side of H5 right now. And Esamurai, they're kind of in awe. They're really not sure what's happening here. I mean, how the hell did Dr. Evil even just walk past them? How did he get double killed? I mean, 1 kill I can understand, but 2 kills? The information was not being relayed. Miscommunication. What was happening there? Something happened, and it's not good for Esamurai. But for H5, everything's going in their favor right now, especially Dr. Evil.
Yeah, definitely. And let's just quickly jump into replay soon enough, right before this round starts, right? That play coming through from Dr. Evil pretty much finessed everything, didn't it? I mean, could we have asked for anything better? Let's quickly look at that replay presented by Prestige, coming through from Dr. Evil as he headed on to CT. He was able to creep himself through the smoke, and he was able to pick off one at elbow and another at CT, and goes on to pick off the final one at spawn. But back to the match.
Yep, we're back to the match that is, and right now it's already a 4v4 because one of the players just took down one of the players of each team. So it's gonna be a man advantage for the side of H5 right now because Influx just took down Greeny once again. The Cypher diff coming in, can I say that, or is the chat gonna be mad at me? I'm pretty sure they're already mad at me for calling them boomers for the side of ESM. But yeah, with that being said, the side of ESM, they're on the back foot once again, right? And the spike looks like it's making its way towards A. But look at Jet's position. That's gonna be crucial. Jet, that is Thanos there. His position is crucial. If he gets, do not walk past Jet. Yeah, he's gonna hear, and all 3 right in front. 1, 2, 3. He should be able to get it, but it's not gonna happen. Ronnie will turn around and kill him, but Inflex is still there. He's gonna take him down. What a beautiful round by Thanos there. Gets himself a 3k, gets the team the 9th round on the board, and ESM, it's all downhill for them.
Yeah, I'm fortunate to see that happen right firsthand, and now I'm regretting my prediction, but I'm not gonna get away from what I said earlier on. It's still early regardless of the scoreline. 4-9. Esamurai can get this back with the right kind of plays, and I'd expect a tactical timeout coming soon enough. And I'm pretty confident that the likes of Kale Tazad and his teammates will pull off round after round soon enough.
Yep, we need the... Ooh, whoa, what happened there? How did he not confirm the kill? And Greeny once again, unfortunately, could not get the kill on Inflix, his counterpart there. Once again, turning around, getting the kill. What's happening there? I mean, ESM, these were free kills, right? These were supposed to be free kills. But Zaps, I think he can actually get the kill onto Inflix there. He's running in with the trailblazing wolf. Ooh, he's gonna get him. That's beautiful gameplay and teamwork coming in from Hedgefire and Thanos. Oh boy, you beauty. Gets a beautiful kill there on to say is the last one. Flawless round going in the favor of H5. And right now, ESM, it's not looking good. It's looking really, really grim for them. I mean, 2 more rounds and we're looking at match point for the side of H5. So that is not something the side of ESM would like here.
Yeah, definitely. I think already they're kind of shook up quite a bit, but they're going with a bit of a textbook strat, like I always like to say, going towards B side. Hard push I'd expect with 3 players onto hookah and 2 going towards long, I presume. Yep, it is. And they'll by that time get a whole lot of information from that Cypher cam as much as they can. But Astra's Nebula is not really helping them, is it? And it's history repeats itself. Reyna versus Cypher with the Cypher crouching right below.
Ace triggered. And to be honest, it looks like the players on the side of H5 are triggered because they are not letting ESM beat whatsoever. Inflix once again with a beautiful 2k, but Ronnie on that hand. But he's gonna get taken down, and how the hell did he get himself a 3k there? Now, Sage in a 1v2, but no! Levy! Oh man, ESM, nothing is going in their favor. I mean, Greeny should have predicted this, right? I mean, Inflix was in the same position that he was playing in.
Exactly.
And this time, actually, Inflix managed to get a triple kill from that position. So, oh my god, that is just heartbreaking, to be honest. That should not have happened.
Yeah, positioning is everything. He made it work. He was the better Cypher in that case, just off of that, play itself. They're trying to repeat the same thing they did last round with the hope that the defenders have left B-side a little vulnerable this time around. And yes, they have kind of, with Inflix, the only player at B-side. But Grimes is there for company soon enough. If they don't get control of side, they're going to lose players one by one as Levi picks off 2 a hookah.
Ooh. Right now, 3 versus 4, but actually... Sorry, 3 versus 5, actually. But Ronnie there. Beautiful kill there. With the Blade Storm. Now down to a 3 versus 4. He's gonna get healed up. Back to around 70 points of health, but there's 3 players. All the 3 players are towards the long here, so it's gonna be crucial to see. But there's 3 players on the side as well for the side of H5. So it's not gonna be easy, and are they gonna be rotating? Because they still have 55 seconds on the clock, and the spike is still in the hands of Sage. So there's a lot of time, but there's not a lot of util here. Oh boy, that's crisp coming in from Ronnie onto Inflix, and that opening things up, but it's gonna be Thanos getting the counter kill, and it's gonna be Grimes with the trade once again. Now it's all on Shin-chan. He's gonna get 1. Can he get another one? It's all about the timing here. The ball has been broken. He's gonna get 1 more. Shin-chan, you beast, gets a kill on the Gramses as well. And now Dr. Evil in a 1 versus 1. Did he hear him? I think he heard him, right? So Shin-chan is going to be running towards that A side right now. He does heal himself back. 100 points of health. He's going to get the resurrection available as well. But he has no one to resurrect. That's the thing. He can actually... Oh, it's all about the timing here. 3, 2, 1. Doctor peeks and gets him as well. And oh my god. Shin-chan, that would have been an insane play, an insane clutch if that happened. But yeah, really good try. That was a really good force buy coming in from them. But it's at the end of the day, it's the match point for H5.
Yeah, what could have been that round for ESM, but clearly right now they're on the back foot with credits, they're on the back foot with the scoreline. It almost looks like H5 is poised to win this already. Match point. I guess we are not going on to overtime after all, folks.
Looks like it, I mean. But let's see. You did say H5 is gonna win, right? The Zoomers. But oh my god. Okay. That was a bit weird to watch. But still, Levy gets 1 before going down in the hands of Reyna there, but Doc Weaver on the hand gets the kill on the Shin-chan, pulls it down to a 3v2 once again. Neural Theft is available on the side of H5, but no bodies. And he ran up close, and Dr. Evil is making it all work. Greeny goes down. Now, a 2 versus 4. Sorry, a 2 versus 3 here. Makes it a 1v3. Ronnie, can he pull it off? No, he cannot, because Dr. Evil is just the baddest man alive there. Gets the 3k for himself. Actually, I think it's 4k. But with that, that's the end of ESM. H5, 13-4. They just knocked out ESM. Let me tell you, ESM is not an easy team to beat. First off.
Yeah, and Edge, looks like we've lost a bit of your camera out here as we return to the casters decks, like you return as well. What a way to end the match itself, right? Just finesse at ace side by Dr. Evil, showing what he displayed throughout the match itself. Right from round 1 all the way till the end, he's match MVP as well. A strong showing, and we can expect great things from this team moving forward, can't we?
Ooh, we can. And I was like, you could see me just saying, stop, hold it. I really need to take a breath there. I was like, oh my god, I did not expect this kind of a dominant gameplay coming in from H5 against ESM. I mean, Esamurai, it's a big team. I mean, everyone knows Esamurai, right? In the community, everyone knows the teams. So that was something I did not expect. I did think that, I mean, I did think ESM was going to win. I did say that. But at the same time, I was like, H5 does have a really good chance. But I did not expect 13-4 to be the scoreline there. And the way that Dr. Evil was playing, I mean, he was popping off right from the get-go. I mean, not just him. Thanos showed up when needed. And at the same time, Inflix. What a Cypher, man. I mean, he was in the right places at the right times. And traps and cams were on point from him.
Definitely. I think he showed perhaps the opponent Cypher of Greeny on how to play B side. Maybe I'm being audacious, but it is what it is. Inflix, he really did put on a show. And even Dr. Evil, for that matter, the way he could creep through the Nebula at CT, maintain his position, pick off that Sage at elbow, and just like that, the folks at CT didn't even stand a chance thereafter. So yeah, clearly what you'd expect from a duelist.
Clearly. And he did. I mean, actually, everyone on the side of H5 lived true to their role, to be honest. And so, yeah, with that, that's the end of the story of the first match, right? I mean, it was pretty quick. Did not expect that kind of dominance once again. But it was really, really quick, 13-4. So, what are your thoughts about the final thoughts about the match here?
Yep, final thoughts. I think we've seen very little of ESM's original showing, as I'd like to say. I think going on, perhaps in another tournament or so, we'll get to see them at their best yet again. But yeah, like I mentioned before, huge showing by H5, a team to watch out for.
A team to watch out for indeed. And the Zoomers coming out on top this time. You know, the Boomers, they did have the experience, but this time the Zoomers just came out on top. Maybe, you know, and that Sky. As I said, that Sky and Astrosport, they played a huge role there, right? And that was just insane. So with that being said and done, that's the end of the first match. We'll be back with the second match of the day. But before that, we'll be going in for a really short break.
Yep. See you on the other side soon enough.
Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry.
Do you have innovative ideas in your mind? Backstage Pass offers full-time courses in game design and development. Join Backstage Pass today.
I got placed in Supercode Game.
I got placed in Purple Top.
I was placed in Game Electronics.
I got the post of Unity Game Developer at Supercode.
Are you a game enthusiast? Then Backstage Pass is the gateway to the industry you are passionate about. Join now to turn your future around.
Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to TXC Alpha Series Season 2, sponsored by Prestige Group in association with Backstage Pass Institute of Gaming and Technology. And Zadak, what a game we just had on the map of Bind. ESM getting completely destroyed, can I say that? Destroyed by H5. I mean, what a match, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I got an opportunity to quickly go through chat, and they felt the same. And we did see the coach over at ESM come through as well and say that they had a lot to work on. And yeah, I hope they do, and we'll be seeing more of them soon enough. Yeah, banger. Dr. Evil's plays are still in my head. So hopefully we get to see similar duelist plays going on to the next match, which is between First Sports Esports versus Lionheart.
TeamvLionHearts. Yep, I mean, that is something that I'm looking forward to as well. First Sports Esports, they're a really good team, right? I mean, there are lots of familiar faces there. Goalie, iGod, just really too good. And on the side of Lionheart, they're a relatively new roster, I believe, but the map is going to be Ascent, the classic map of Valorant. I'm just going to say it out. Ascent is the map I hate, to be honest. I know a lot of people are going to be hating on me for that one, but it's a classic map of Valorant. I do agree. Whenever you think of Valorant, the first thing that comes into your head is going to be Ascent, right?
Yep.
I mean, it is, but I just hate the map. It's my personal preference. I'm sorry, guys. Nothing there. But Team Lionheart, they're going to be starting off on the defensive half, and First Sports Esports are going to be starting off on the attackers end.
Yeah, I'm actually curious to know why you don't like Ascent, because come on, like I think everyone would prefer, at least in ranked, right? People, getting to play Ascent is much better than any of the other maps in some cases. But
Maybe.
Okay.
But the reason I really don't want to, I don't think, I mean, the reason is really, really stupid. I'm pretty sure when I say that, I'm going to be trolled. So I'm just going to keep it to myself for now. Maybe in the future, I'll let you guys know. But with that, Ascent, what do you think is going to happen here? What are your thoughts on this?
Well, right off the bat, the fact that we don't know much about Lionheart actually puts us on the back foot as well. We really don't know how they play, do we? But yeah, First Sports Esports, we've seen plays from them, like you've said, like you've mentioned. In fact, we know the players. We know what kind of plays you're going to see out there. Lionheart can bring anything to the table. They'll be matched with an even competitive opponent, in fact, for sure. So yeah,
True.
Hopefully we see a lot of mid plays. I actually enjoy seeing most of the match itself happening at mid. I feel it's a very touch and go side of the map where anything's possible. You have to be quick for that trade for trade plays. You have to be quick on execution. Always there can be a lurker going on to one side and getting that plant down while all the commotion's going down in mid, right? So yeah, I'm looking forward to all kinds of plays at Ascent.
Me too. I mean, I said there are a lot of possibilities. It's the home ground of Sova, to be honest. Lots of shock dart lineups, a lot of recons there coming in, and the Jet as well. The Blade Storm and the Updraft coming into play. That's going to be something to watch out for. And at the same time, once again, I'm just going to say I know for a fact that there's a KO player on the side of FS Esports.
Okay.
So I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, but I'm hoping that it picks KO. And we get to see some KO action here on the map of SM. But at the same time, Yori is not going to be picked, so I'm not even going to be talking about it. I know Viper is picked very rarely, but I don't think any of these teams would prefer that because, it's a knockout game, right? It's a BO1. You don't want to take that risk at this particular time. So that is, I think Viper and Yoru are just going to be off the charts for now. But Raze and Jet combo, or I think the Jet and Reyna combo is going to be the one that we're going to be looking forward to again.
I'm going to say it again. Raze and Reyna, give us some complete left field strat or Asian comp for that matter. I'm hoping, Lionheart goes completely left field, shows us something we've never seen before, and impresses us in the process as well. Yeah, I can't wait to get everyone going. And as you mentioned, Soa, right? On defender's side with an Odin, will we get to witness that?
Odin, the spam.
Yes.
I think that's exactly what you're mentioning there. The spam coming in with the recon and the drone as well. I mean, the recon is going to be interesting to watch out for. But at the same time, the counters coming in. I mean, I've seen a couple of plays where, the Sova is usually spamming and then you get counter spammed. That is just insane, let me tell you. So if that happens, I'm going to lose myself though.
Yep. When you got a Soa on the defender's side, and he's got an Odin, the wisest of attackers will manage to push through quickly enough to eradicate him off the side and get the plant down. But onwards we go to Agent Select. Looks like all the players are in. We're all set to go. For the folks joining us right now, make sure you drop in the chat who you're here for. First Sports Esports or the never before heard Lionheart.
The name is kind of really, really good, to be honest. Team Lionheart. It has that feel. It has a good feel to it, And First Sports Esports. That's a really cool name. First Sports Esports. So the names they already won my heart with the names. So let's see who's gonna win the match with their gameplay as well now, and I think we are good to go to the agent selection. So we'll be jumping right into it, and let's see what what they have in store for us right now, Zatak.
Yeah, should be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a bit of delay on my side.
Yeah, it's cool.
But if you have eyes on the agents itself, go ahead.
Actually, I'm still waiting as well. I think it's just the delay coming in. It's a technical issue. It all happens at all times, right? And FS, they have already logged in all their agents, to be honest. I see a KJ. I got picked up the Jet, Omen, Sova, and Reyna. And once again, as we were talking, that Jet Reyna combo is going to be classic, right? Classic combo, right? That's on the side of FS right now. So that is something to watch out for. And at the same time, Cypher, Sky, Reyna, Astra instead of the Omen pick, and Dre is coming in play for the side of Lionheart. So once again, classic picks, as you would say, the Act 1 picks, Episode 1 on the side of FS, and on the side of Team Lionheart, it's completely different, and something that you usually don't see on the map.
Yeah, and seems like we're all set to go with the match itself. A bit of delay on my side. Forgive me for that, folks. Hope no one's ran off. Make sure you're here for First Sports Esports as well as the folks over at Lionheart. Yeah, we're good to go.
Yep, let us know. Let us know what's happening, guys. I mean, let us know what's in your head as well. And with that, it's gonna be the match number 2 of the day. First Sports Esports against Team Lionheart, and the pistol round is up and running.
Yep, mid control catwalk push already over at First Sports Esports' side. And they got control. They should be able to pick off Noob almost instantly.
They're gonna get picked off. Yeah, Dab's gonna be the one getting the kill on the Vigo right now, and Kohli with an instant trade. So that's fair enough. And now 4-3. Oh, if that nade goes in right into the face of KJ, it's gonna get taken down by the Boombot. Actually, Bunny gets the kill with the Boombot. That's funny. Hi, Bunny. And now the spike has been dropped, so they kind of have to collect it. But can FS? Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry. That's Bunty. That's not Bunny. Oh no, that's Bunty. I'm really sorry, Bunty. Really sorry if I did pronounce your name wrong. But yeah, it's gonna be B2 getting taken down. But J2 on the other side gets a kill on the Kohli, but Pika OP, the only one alive now in a 1v3, gets a kill on the J2. It down to a 1v2, but Sprayer does not spray. It actually taps and pops the head of Pika OP and gets the first round on the board for the side of Team Lionheart.
Yep, pretty much something you wouldn't expect. But then again, first round, maybe First Sports Esports is, testing the waters, seeing what Lionheart brings to the table. It is pistol rounds after all. And yeah, I think their concentration right now as attackers, right, First Sports Esports, they want to be at their best, understood their opponents as much as they could by the time they're on the defense, don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you're right on point with that, but at the same time, you kind of have to give it to FS as well, right? I mean, they did try to do something new. That's not how the usual conventional play is, but right now we see another 2K actually make that a 3K. 3 players being taken down already. And yeah, Cypher and Sky, they're pretty low right now. And Bunty, what is he doing? Okay, he has a spike for himself, and I got on the other hand. Gets the kill on the J2, and Kohli gets one as well before going down by Dabs. And I gets the kill on to F Noob. Okay, he's in a 1v2. He actually was in a 1v3, but he did get the kill, and now he has an Ares picked up as well. If he gets a kill on the Dabs and making a lot of noise, not really sure why though. He thought everyone's gonna be towards that spike area, but no, Dabs has other plans in head. He read to I brain perfectly. Gets the kill. The three players did go down there, so that was a really good round coming in from FS. But nevertheless, it's going to be the round in the favor of Lionheart, and now we see a full buy coming in from First Sports Esports, and the economy on the side of Lionheart not looking good here. It's attack.
Yeah, but those 2 pistol rounds having been secured, they might just have a grin on their face as they play the bonus maybe, or even go for a full slave like Noob is, F Noob on the defender's side as he peeks through mid. But yeah, it's a heartbeat push from FS's side. And they're gonna bide their time, pick one off just like I got did. Bunty out goes the blind. And they should be able to wade through the gravity well itself real quick. And it seems like I'm having issues on my side. Over to you, Edge.
Ooh, it's fine. It happens. Technical issues here and there. But right now it's going to be a 3 versus 4. And once again, actually, this time FS do have an advantage. Yeah, man advantage. They're going to be planning the spike as well. So let's see how that one goes. Kohli has the angle with the Odin there. Beautiful. But Sprayer comes in and gets a kill. Oh no. How did a kill there? Get the kill there, that is. And Noob, he is up close with the flash. He's trying to get the pick there, but that's not going to be the case. Sprayer actually gets one more. He's trying to heal up Astra, but B2 gets a kill on the Sprayer. Now in a 2 versus 2 here. Headshot gets one. Headshot gets taken out by Noob. Now in a 1 versus 1. B2 versus Noob. Who's going to be the one first peeking here? It's going to be Noob actually. He's just going to run into the side. B2, 3-2-1, get himself a kill onto Noob, and that's going to be the first turn on the board for FS Esports. But that's a lot of economy damage, right? Lot of economy damage from both sides, to be honest, to both the sides, that is. And as you see right now, I mean, that economy is not looking good. We see Edge Shot picking up that Bulldog, and right now I think we are going in for a quick tech pause here, coming in for the side of Esports Esports. Let's see what's going to be the issue here. I think just the internet issue, you know how it's raining in multiple parts of India right now. So it's a technical issue maybe. So like, is it raining there, by the way?
None here tonight, but it was last night. Then again, folks from all over the country in these two teams. So you'd expect something like this to come through. Yep. I'm pretty sure folks in the chat are familiar with it as well, firsthand, in fact.
Yep. Yeah, quick weather report, guys. If you're from Hyderabad, it's raining dogs and cats here. I was about to say rats and cats, but yeah, it's raining dogs and cats. So if you guys are from around here, be careful if you're on the streets, if you're going out. Only go out if it's necessary. I mean, the COVID situation is pretty bad as well. So yeah, take care, fellas. Stay safe. Stay inside. Play Valorant or any other game that you guys love to play, and especially Valorant. You gotta play Valorant, dude. You have to play Valorant. That's it. I'm not going to say it again, but you have to play Valorant.
Yeah, you're sleeping on this game if you haven't gotten it on your computer yet. That's for sure. And yeah, regardless of what the other tactical FPS veterans would say.
It is. And I think we are unpaused live. And with that, we're going to be jumping back into the game. It's going to be a full buy round coming in, but I got he's going to be sticking to the Shorty and the Blazer Storm coming in as well. So it's going to be Dabs on the Spectre and the Coldy on the Spectre as well. But apart from them, everyone has a really good buy here. So let's just take a quick look at the way that I got is moving right now, because he's going to be the one to watch. And with the Blaze Storm as well, he's ready to dash in and updraft. I'm pretty sure that's going to come into play. There it is. Dashing and updrafting. He sees Cypher and he sees him. And Cypher does not see him come. He's going to pop his head off. And that's going to be a 4 versus 5 just like that. So
yeah, and Noob peeks out of that nebula after all. I mean, smoke. My bad there. And down goes players from FS just like that. It's down to 3v2. Not something they'd hoped for, but it's down to 1, not for long. My oh my, Lionheart might just be turning it up and turning the tables as well to our predictions.
Oh wait, we didn't predict this game yet, did we?
But I think straight up from what we said before the match even started, I think it was very likely that we backed FS instead of Lionheart, and they're stepping up and clearly showing what they're made of here on Ascent.
They are right now. I mean, that round for a second after the kill there on the Cypher by I actually thought that FS would actually stand strong, because they did have complete Cypher for themselves, right? But then Sprayer with the Empress and his impressive gameplay actually secured the round for the side of Team Lionheart. And now, once again, FS are forced into an eco round. So we're looking at a potential 4-1 unless FS pull out something really, really incredible from their bag. From the miracle bag, that is.
Seems like FS really likes walking the ramp, don't they, as they make their way through Catwalk yet again like they did on round 1. Trying to get one off of Garden and Tree, but gets taken out by F-Noob on the other side, who backs off. That's the stun coming through from the Astro on the other side. And we're down to a 3v5. There's a nade coming through from Bunty as he picks off Edge Shot. Down goes Pika OP, and not for long as Kohli takes F-Noob. Sprayer gets him off in the trade. Defenders take the round win. Lionheart seems like they know how to corner their opponents pretty darn well.
Looks like it's gonna be a tough fight for FS right now. And the way that Team Lionheart is playing, it looks really interesting, because they're making some plays that are kind of weird. You know, you don't usually expect those to happen. But at the same time, wait a second, is Headshot getting to buy armor? Or okay, Headshot has no shields. Not really sure if it was intentional or if he actually forgot to buy there. And that, if he actually forgot, it means that it's getting to their heads, right? It means Lionheart are getting to their heads, and that's gonna be the lockdown coming into play there from the attackers as well. So let's see if that can help them get the side. That's a weird ultimate as well, but Bunty doesn't really matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter for him. Bunty still gets a kill on the B2, who's actually stuck in the trap fire, but no, Headshot! Gets a kill on the Cypher with the goddamn strong grenade, but Dabs on the other hand gets a kill on the Peak, and Dabs gets a double! And now in a 2v4, Seekers available, Seekers are let out, so they're gonna get the information about both the players here. One of them has already been spotted. I got the only one alive, but Headshot is making it work. Gets a triple, gets a 4. He's on for the ace, and he gets it! Headshot! What a game! Dude, I mean, I was concerned that he has no armor, but I don't think he needs shield.
Yeah, clearly didn't need that shield. Headshot showcased his skill in the best way he could, right? Putting that lockdown down and getting the side for the team. I mean, one of his teammates got in his sight, but he did what needed to be done, picking off that ace early on into this match. To believe that 4-2 is the scoreline, we've barely even started, haven't we?
Oh, we didn't even get to the action still. You know, we're still waiting for that actual match to begin. It's still the early rounds. I mean, 6 rounds into the ball, 6 rounds into the game, 7 rounds running up right now, and we see Reyna running in really fast here. But Astra's position is going to be crucial as well. But at the same time, look at that positioning from iGod. He's already pushed up to a shot. He's going to be taking that control onto the garden area there, and Cypher caught off guard. He's going to get taken down. iGod. He has opened things up once again for the side of FS right now, and let's see if that can be. Can they take advantage of that? Because I'm just taking a bit of damage there, and now the spike's gonna get planted. So with that, it's gonna be a 5 versus 4 retake situation. Dabs, he's in a really good spot, but iGod, if he gets spotted here, that's really off. Oh no, showstopper coming into play. He's gonna get taken down. Actually, Bunty will be taking down my B2 but not before taking 1 kill. Oh my god, he gave away his position right now, and that is really not good, but doesn't really matter because he has his team supporting him, and Noob is the only one alive. And Headshot, he's popping heads. That's all I'm gonna say. He's actually popping off right now.
Yeah, they're showing it. For Sports Esports, took a while, but they're getting back in the game, aren't they? Another round win for them. And yeah, just need a couple of more rounds to turn it into their favor soon enough as they head into defender side later on into the match itself. I think a rather interesting entry. They've tried multiple rounds right now through catwalk onto garden, just bait out the opponents just a bit at mid. I think that's working out for them. They're alternating between that and the B main rush.
Ooh, that drone. And iGod is just following that drone. He's just casually walking up. But now, with that round going in the favor of FS, and right now, Team Lionheart, the economy, right? The economy is not looking good. So they're going to be going into the eco there, and then shot. What a gameplay. I mean, I play a lot of KJ as well, so it's absolutely incredible to see. And right now, that judge is going to be put to waste because he's going to get taken down by iGod. Cody, on the other hand, gets a kill onto. Actually, I believe so. Only one player. No, Pika, why are you not taking the angle? But Prayer is going to miss, and that's a hurt. That's gonna hurt him, but Noob, he's gonna get the kill on the Kohli, but that's about it. But actually, Pika should have gone down there, right? I mean, Reyna had lots of time there. I mean, that was Prayer. Unfortunate for him. He missed, but Pika, he's not gonna miss that one. He gets the kill, secures around as well, and now the scoreline's pretty much all tied up. 4-4 here, Sadak.
Yeah, and with the full buy coming through from on both sides, we can expect great things in this round. However, Lionheart's on the back foot with that kind of an economy on their side. The only ult is that neural theft that's on the Cypher. You wouldn't quite want things to go against you at this point in time of the map, but looks like The defenders have turned into attackers as they push through mid. They're cornering them at B main. And just like that, trade for trade, down to a 4v4. Sprayers on the Empress. They did have mid control. Now they're on towards B side. Noob's gonna have an encounter right in front of him. Fails to look at him, but he just stays there in that corner. Miss. I believe that's the Jet. I got not for long.
And now that's going to be a retake situation here, right? But that Thunder Fury actually tagged him up. Oh, almost took him down as well. But that's 2 ultimates being used coming in from the side of FS, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, headshot. He's on top of the scoreboard right now. 9-5 right now. Let's see. I mean, Sobel's kind of low, but Cypher is getting tagged as well. Okay, he's down to low points of health. So that's going to be mostly on KZ and Astra. Headshot just put up his turret there. So this could be a crucial one. Did he see him? I think Dab just spotted KJ there for a second. I don't know right now. Looks like he did not. And that recon is crucial. Headshot will tower spot him. And now, okay, that's going to be a shock that kill. Never mind. Headshot will be the one getting the kill on the Cypher. He is just popping off. Killjoy? He's not playing like a Killjoy. He's killing the joy of the players on the side of Lionheart for sure. And he's given us a lot of joy just by his gameplay. Absolutely brilliantly, brilliant gameplay coming in from the KJ there.
Yeah, he's proving to be the annoying opponent, isn't he, for Lionheart. I'd expect them to really target on making sure headshots are out of the picture sooner than later, just to ensure they can get those retakes done better, which they're failing to do. It almost seemed like it would have gone their way the previous round, but yeah, just wasn't in the cards for them. Back to a mid push from FS's side. Just like they have mid. They're biding time in mid market, making sure it's clear. And there's Bunty on the other side, not for long. But do you know who's right next to you? Yes, you do. You pick him off too. 2k for him, 3k. Make that IGOD's on a roll. It's down to a 2v3. Spikes down, however, down to a 1v2.
Down to a 1v2. Oh, Sprayer! That's unfortunate. He would have got the kill. Maybe he would have had a better chance of clutching this. But right now, it looks grim. It looks grim, and it's going to be Pika getting the kill on the Sprayer there. That's going to be the 6th run on the board of FS. And FS, they making that comeback well right now, right? But at the same time, we need that Bunty to, maybe pop up a little bit more. Because he's not performing the way he should perform, right? Yeah. And at the same time, Sky, I'm unable to see those flashes come into play in the Trailblazer. He's not getting the information that he has to for his team right now. Yep. So I think if he steps up, this should be an easy game for them. But right now, it's going to be 6-4. If the side of FS win this one as well, then the next round, that's the final round of the first half, the buy on the side of Lionheart is not going to be pretty.
Yep, and Dabs got spotted at mid. He's trying to jump off just to make sure he has enough health to cover. And yeah, 56 points of health left as they head towards Catwalk. Cubby, down goes IGOD. Quite the hold they've got their Lionheart as they back off from there. And FS will have to think twice before doing their standard strat. And Catwalk Sprayer goes down as well to Pika OP. At the same part, that Cubby is proving to be the battleground at Ascent.
Spike down mid.
So carry is going to be dropped now down to a 3 versus 2. Seekers are let out and Bunty is down to 14 points of health. So once again, his position and him staying alive is crucial right now. But let's see what happens right now. Because, I think the noob is trying to make his way towards Bunty to heal him up. But that's all not going to be easy at all. Right now, the spike is dropped towards that mid area. And ooh, the flash has come into play and completely flats out Kohli. And if B2 gets this kill onto Cypher, then it's pretty easy. Oh no, Sky has successfully made his way on to the B side and heals Bunty back to 53 points of health. And Kohli has spotted Cypher, missing out the shot by B2. 20 seconds on the clock and a 2 versus 3. Both 2 players onto us B. So let's see if they can actually make it work because the time is ticking and the spike is already on B2.
10 seconds left.
Oh.
Didn't stand a chance, did he, Mr. F Noob? As they head towards site, FS should have the plant down. It's all down to Bunty on site as his teammate comes through mid-market. He's gonna peek. Didn't quite work out in his favor. All down to the Cypher, not for long. Kohli wraps it up with a 3k. FS played that well.
FS played that a bit too well there. B2 and Kohli making it all work there for the side. I mean, what a coordinated play there. I mean, Reina was flashed for a second. He was quick to turn around and then supported Sova by not letting him go down, right? And then Kohli supported Reina by watching that backside all until the spike was planted. He was like, I don't care if I get killed from CT. I just want to make sure the spike goes down, and I want to give B2 the best chance that he has, because he does have 2 solo ops available. That was just incredible gameplay, and that's just something, you know, that synergy. He has enough trust in his teammate to just go for the plan there. And now Cypher only has Judge. There's a Bulldog picked up on Dabs, but that's about it. And the Empress has been popped. I mean, look at the ultimates available on FS. There are like 4 ultimates coming to the Shadows, and Brainstorm still yet to be used. Cosmic Divide is the only one available on the side of Lionheart, and Icon once again opening things up, but it's gonna get taken down by Bunty. Down to a 4 versus 4. That's a beautiful shock dart there coming in.
Yeah.
But now side is completely open as well to attack.
Yeah, and B2 is making his way through CT. Down goes Bunty almost instantly, and it's up to Dabs as well as F-Noob, isn't it?
Yep.
Last player standing.
B2 though, making it all work with that impressive gameplay. He's gonna get a 4K for himself. Yes, sir, he will. He's just on another level right now. He's feeling himself. He's feeling confident. He's like, I don't care. Even if it's a 1v4, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take everyone down. That's the confidence we need. That is the confidence we need. And that was just an incredible gameplay coming in from Reina there. That is B2.
Yep. FS, I mean, they just needed to give their opponents 4 rounds to ensure they know how they played. And just like that, Lionheart got red round after round after round. And they got to switch it up. We need to see those 4 rounds repeat itself, right? From Lionheart's side, just to equal the score itself. And maybe on the attacker side, they will. They've got the Raze and Reina comp sorted on their side, along with the likes of Dabs, who's on the Astra. So maybe the attacker side is where things will turn around for Lionheart.
Maybe. Yep, maybe the switch up will let them, you know, get a better grip at their gameplay right now. It's gonna be a pretty basic spread coming in. So what it was a B side as well. Jet, Reina, and B2 is still popping off. Gets a double kill there. I thought it was gonna dismiss out, but it's not gonna happen. Bundy will take him down. It's gonna get instantly taken down by Pika. Now in the 2 versus 4. Let's see. When both the players are towards the A side. One towards the short, one towards the long. The short one is actually gonna get shot down. That's gonna be Igor with a beautiful kill with the Sheriff. And now Ashley is the only one alive. In the smoke, it doesn't really matter. Igor! One shot. That's all they needed to the smoke, right? Perfectly. I don't know. A bit of luck coming into play maybe, or did he get spotted? Not really sure. Whatever it is, Igor is an absolute god right now.
Yeah, definitely. That round was over before it even started, wasn't it? I mean, they tried the same kind of push, like you mentioned, as it was from FS's side on round 1 of the Pistols, and didn't work. They just couldn't. And surprisingly enough, we had the likes of Pika OP holding back in a garden or tree for that matter, and was able to peek just in time to trade off of his teammate as well, B2.
Oh boy, it's just the teamwork and the synergy coming into play there from all the players. And B2 once again opening things up, getting the kill onto Noob there. And Reina, I'm sorry, that's Bunty actually getting down to 41 months of Valorant. With the Sheriff still gets a kill on the DB. Dabs there. Kohli with 1, B2 with another 1, and now Bunty's the only one alive. His position is known already. He's gonna get taken down any second right now. Yep, B2 will be the one. I mean, they are eco frags, but it doesn't really matter. That's still gonna boost up the confidence, and that means 10th round on the board for the side of FS. Double-digit score line. It's going to get into the heads of the players for Lionheart right now. Lionheart, do they actually have the Lionheart? This is the time to, you know, justify the name, justify the team's name. Are they going to have Lion's Heart and be strong, or are they going to crumble under pressure? Because FS, they were on the back foot, but then Deswis scares up. B2 and I got stepping up, and Kohli as well. Everything is going in their favor right now. It's going to be a first buy round though. But I see 2 areas on Headshot and Kohli. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. I won't be surprised if that turns into an Odin as B2 gets 1 at A main, and that's where everything's going down, isn't it? iGod as well as B2, they've got hold of A main so darn well that even Sprayer doesn't stand a chance at even peeking.
Oh, Noob just casually concussed Omen there and got the kill there. And right now, I mean, taking a look at the way that the team FS is playing, you see that iGod's position is crucial. And he just walks right into the crosshair. Oh no, Bunty. He just walks right into the crosshair and takes He gets taken down actually. Noob on the other hand gets a kill on the Kohli, though, down to a 3 versus 2. And Igor is kind of really, really low there. So, it's down to I can actually say it's a 2v2. KG is the only one alive on towards the B side, so they can actually make it work. Headshot, he's having a really good time though. But he has an Ares in his hand. So if Dabs can actually get the kill there, I think it can work. But right now, I think they have other plans right now. Let's see what happens. He still has 3 stars that he can place, and he's gonna be placing it right now, just as I say it.
Yeah, but with Headshot on B side, he spotted him. Shouldn't be long before Dabs doesn't stand a chance. That turret will hold him off just for that much long to ensure the teammates, the FS boys, make their way through defender's side. But trade for trade goes Noob and I got not for long. B2's peak mattered the most. Noob got taken out and we're down to 11th round win for First Sports Esports.
11th round win. FS 1 more round away from the match point and 2 rounds away from knocking out LionHearts there. And this round should go into the favor of FS, to be honest. I mean, look at the buy coming in from LionHearts there. A Spectre, a Classic, a Sheriff, a Bulldog, another Spectre actually. So 3 Spectres, a Sheriff and a Bulldog. Going up against an Ares, Odin as well, and Kohli. That's gonna be interesting. You wanted it. Kohli's giving it to you here, Zatak.
Told you. And that aim in Bunty. How long will you stay alive? F-Noob, not for long. He gets taken out. Bunty's nade was too slow. But how slow? Because B2 is going to fall back as his teammate Igor tried to pick off one with that operator. Credits to Dab's audacity to stay in him in. Igor gets him out of the map as well. That cubby push meanwhile coming through, but Pika OP eradicates the Cypher. Bunty brave, not that brave maybe, as Igor and B2 pretty much wrapped that round up for their team. First Sports Esports, my oh my, you're a match point.
Match point.
Match point. The way that the side of FS are popping off right now is just absolutely incredible to watch.
You can see
round... It's just...
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, yeah, you can see it. I mean, the round train, the train. 1-2, and then 1 in the favor of FS. And then 1-2 in the favor of LionHearts there. And then, boy, has it been a really good run for FS.
Yeah, definitely. You can see round after round how they've got each other's back like you've got to in this game, isn't it? On the FS side. And that's the Empress coming out. And I wonder how long anyone will be allowed. Empress for Empress, perhaps. Prayer eradicated B2 almost instantly, and he's on the Empress now. Down goes the spike. Pika OP on the other side, at A side. They tried their luck. Couldn't keep it going. Sprayer gets Kohli, however, down to a 3v2.
Down to a 3v2. 1 round. This round is all FS needs, but I don't think they're gonna get this round because they're Noob and Dabs have other plans in head. That's gonna be the 5th round on the board. What do you think, Zadak? Come back on the cards here? I mean, it's not going to be easy, right? 7 rounds back to back, it's not going to be easy whatsoever. And I see Headshot is actually disconnected. So I think we'll be having a tech pause right now. But I think did he disconnect the previous round or did he disconnect this particular round here?
Yeah, I think this particular round, in fact. And as things stand, I wouldn't be as confident as to say a comeback's on the cards for LionHearts. But yeah, they could possibly get a round or 2. Knowing FS the way they've played here today on Ascent, I'd expect them to switch it up just to ensure that round win further down the lane. But yeah, anything's possible as the Odin on Kohli sits firm at B main.
Yup, and we're back actually. Is Headshot back? Headshot is not back, so just wants to keep going. Is that a good idea? Not really sure. But let's see, maybe they're confident. And Dabs, on the other hand, gets a kill on the Kohli. And now Pika gets the kill on the Dabs, but Pika gets a double! Okay, now I know why they did not want the pause there. And now down to a 1 versus 3. Bunty gets a kill on to Headshot. There, gets the kill on to Igor as well. He's on for the clutch here. A 4K clutch. A 1 versus 2. Bunty versus B2 and Pika OP. Pika is gonna be walking right into the crosshairs. Let's see. He gets double peaked and Bunty. It's good night for him. There's no way he could have clutched that one, right? It was just too good. It was just really, really good for them. And everything just went in the favor of FS. I mean, it was a 4v5. They were not supposed to win that to be honest, but they did, and that's going to be the end of the journey for the side of Lionheart there.
Yeah, disappointing to see a new team, be on the back foot the way they were. I expected better things from them going into the sides being switched. 4-8 was the scoreline at the half. I'd expected them even to go up till 10-13 maybe. But yeah, FS just read them through and through, round after round, got it done. And yeah, in their favor, they progress forward in the Alpha Series 2 this time around. And like you mentioned, I got the way he was able to play off of B2 so exceptionally, both the duelists doing their part for their team. I mean, it was amazing to see that.
And if you take a quick look at the scoreboard, you can see that Igar, what a way. I mean, Igar and B2 both, to be honest, having 21 kills, popped off completely. Both of them having 5 first plus each, right? I mean, they were true to the name, duelists and entry fraggers. So that's 10 kills, by the way. 10 first bloods there. And Spear, on the other hand, did manage to have a really good game. 15 kills, 14 deaths, 3 first bloods. Pika, 12. Bundy sitting on 11. Kohli had a good run as well. Him and Edshot were sitting on 11. I mean, Edshot just popped off a couple of rounds back-to-back multi-kills. But then Chetu boy, I don't know what happened to him. Unfortunately, not his game, not his day. 5 kills. F-Noob, that is, on 10 kills. And Dabs sitting on 12.
Yeah, I mean, they gave it their all. I saw really good plays coming through from F-Noob at times. The early rounds, right? The 4 rounds, they actually managed to pick off Lionheart. I think a lot of credit goes to F-Noob, but thereafter, like you mentioned during the match itself, we did not see those flashes come through from his side at all, did we?
Oh, no, to be honest. As I said, yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure why that Sky could... Yeah, he just couldn't take full advantage of the Sky, right? I mean, there was one round where he used the Trailblazer to the fullest. He did, stun or concuss Daze, that is the Omen. That was Pika OP, and then he got the kill. But apart from that, no real ability usage or util usage coming in from the side of, Lionheart there. They were much more focused on Bunty's util and Sprayer's aim, that they actually forgot that they had Dabs, F-Noob, and Chetu Boy on the team.
Yeah, indeed. And let's just head back to the caster's desk as we speak. What couple of matches we got to see here today, isn't it? Right, Edge. What do you think? Going into probably match number 3, the one we've all been waiting to see, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm not even going to mention the teams. We'll come back after the break. But right before the break itself, who's the one player who impressed you the most on the Lionheart side? Because I think credit where credit's due, they were a new team coming up against some might say veterans in the Indian competitive scene, right? For sports, esports, these players. So, yeah, who do you think stood out on the Lionheart team side?
Well, I want to say Sprayer did stand out there for a period of time, but then I actually think Bunty, because his aim was on point, but his utility usage was absolutely incredible as well. Throwing the nades at the right time, clearing corners with the boom bot, and he did not use Satchel a lot, but maybe he didn't have the opportunity to use it. So I think Bunty deserves credit, and Sprayer obviously deserves that because he did do a really good job on the Reina. But with that being said and done, what do you think? What are your final thoughts on the match number 2? That is.
I think the way we saw it, right? Like I mentioned, FS, they just bided their time. It's okay if they lost those first couple of rounds initially. They just wanted to manage to find out how Lionheart really plays, shake them up a bit, which they did when the sides were switched, and yeah, bring it home. Make sure they have a spot going into the next round, and they did.
Ooh, they did do. And with that, we are done with 50% of the matches for today. That is 2. And we still have 2 more matches lined up. But before we head into the 3rd match, and I'm pretty sure if you guys are waiting for that particular match, it has the former champions and a really strong team against them as well. So before we head on to that match, we will be taking a short break and we'll be back with the match number 3.
See you on the other side.
Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry.
In 5 seconds. Yeah, I'll wait, don't worry. Ooh, me. I'll be doing it. I'll be continuing. Yeah, I'll be continuing. Yeah, that's your fault.
Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry. Backstage Pass is the ideal college for all passionate game enthusiasts looking to make a career in the games industry.
Yeah. That's yet to start, and we're waiting for the players, right? I mean, the players are actually ready. We're actually waiting for ourselves to actually reveal the names, which I'm pretty sure everyone already knows. It's going to be Reckoning Esports going on head-to-head against WDK. Two big teams again, and the map is once again going to be Ascent. So it's going to be good to watch both these teams play on the classic map of Valorant, go head-to-head against each other. It's going to be really good. And Reckoning are actually going to be starting off on the attacking side. WDK, they'll be off on the defenders. So what are your thoughts and expectations on this?
So the last time around I watched a WDK match, I saw rather interesting plays. I think they're very explosive, as I'd like to say. I think they pull off some incredible, real quick plays. I think they're calm and composed when they need to be, but at the same time, they've got that ability to explode right off the bat. As soon as that timer begins, hard pushes are probably their forte in some fronts. But then again, they're going up against Reckoning Esports as a whole other story in itself.
Yep, and with that, I think the players are ready, and we should be able to jump in to the agent selection here. I'm looking forward to see what they bring to the table once again. I'm looking forward to see KO. I mean, last time I did say that FS were going to have a KO, and unfortunately they did not. But let's see if there are any KOs this time around on either of the teams, at least. It's kind of interesting, but I think there are some Astra players. I think this is Kai on the side of WDK. Not really sure, but I know for a fact that there are Astra players on both the sides. So it's gonna be incredible to see what they bring to the table. And with that, jumping straight into the game. Yep, there it is. Sky, KJ, Astra, Sova, and Jet on the side of WDK. And on the side of Reckoning Esports, we have JN on his classic, Jet, Astra, Phoenix, Sova, and KJ there. What do you think about the thoughts, and what are your, on the picks, I'm sorry, and what are your predictions here for the match?
Well, right off the bat, let me say this. Right off the bat, looking at agent comp, right, over at WDK side, they're a change team.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it right off the bat because, like I mentioned, they're nothing similar to what I mentioned right before we got into agent select. So you can see they've come here prepared. I think we might just have a bigger chance of this going in overtime than any of the other two matches. We did, from what my memory serves me right, we did see them go head to head in another tournament of sorts, and yeah, they went down to the wire in some cases. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see WDK make this comp work.
Yep, and with that, pistol round is up and running, and let's see. It looks like it's going to be a hard AP push coming in from the side of Reckoning Esports right now, but there's only one player, and so was that market area. So let's see how this one goes. That's going to be the hot hands being thrown, and that Trail is actually going to deal a bit of damage there, and I think that's a shotgun. Actually, never mind. That's going to be JN. Rushing into the side is going to be flashed, but let's see. Actually, Bondef is going to be taken down before getting traded by Panzer. Now the Spice one gets landed. What was for retake situation here attack?
Placing sentry.
Sorted for them. They've pretty much got side sorted for them as they approach one by one. Not the way you'd want to approach. Play a retake, to be honest. Folks over at WDK, he's trying to peek Marcovelli, trying to get one pick who's hiding behind triple boxes. It's all down to him as Naidu gets taken on the other side. Will he get one at least? It's a 3v1. He barely stands alive for long. First round win for Reckoning Esports.
That was a really nice fight coming in from KJ, though. I mean, he did deal a lot of damage onto all three players there. I think he dinged all of them, but at the end, dink is not enough. You got to secure the kill, and he could not confirm either of the kills. So the damage was dealt, but unfortunately not good enough, and the economy was not damaged because it was the first round, right? Now it's going to be a buy round. Weird buy round, that is. I see a frenzy on Jay, and I think he's saving for the operator. So makes sense. 3 Spectres, a Bulldog on Panzer. And on the side of WDK, I see a couple of frenzies, and everyone else is gonna be sitting on that. Classics by Bondev! What have you done, my man?
Yeah,
I blinked, and 4 players were dead.
Yeah, I was on Sensei's POV over at WDK's side, and clearly, I mean, his dash didn't work out the way he'd want to. Naidu's in that corner, Bondef. Little did you know that, but he can only get one player off the map for now. I'm pretty sure the rest of his teammates over at Reckoning are on their toes and ready to eradicate Naidu off the map soon enough. And down he goes to the soul of the opponent team. Second round win to Reckoning.
Bondev, that's going on the highlight reel for sure. 3 seconds? 4 kills? Maybe even less, actually. I think it was like 2 seconds. Yep. You got those kills. That was just insane. It was eco round, obviously understandable, but still, you gotta give credit where it's due, as it says attack. Right now, it's gonna be another weird buy for the side of Reckoning. They're gonna be going in with a Phantom, a Bulldog, still a Frenzy on JN, a couple of Spectres. But on the side of WDK, I see an Odin being picked up, Naidu picking it up in the third round itself.
Yeah, and yet another A push from Reckoning's side. They've got Lurker, who doesn't stand for long. Trist goes down in mid. Careful, Yezu, because right there in Garden you will have company, and yes, he will, but takes out Bondef's ultimate. Running back real quick, and they should have sight. I'm curious why Panzer's taking his time to get the plant down.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's happening there. Why is the spike not being planted? I mean, the site is completely empty. It's under control. But I think they just want to make sure to take... But it's a bit too late. Sensei, with the backstab, gets a double there and actually triple for himself. And now, Bondef is the only one alive and he's going to get taken down as well by Yezu. Is that how you pronounce it? Kai, I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but there's a bit of frustration coming in from WDK players. You can see that, right? You can see it. But yeah, Naidu with that celestial fan. Looks absolutely beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And it's moments like these you'd want to use it. He's still got the Odin, if I'm not wrong, and you can expect good things from him.
He's cooling down. He's cooling down before bringing down the heat on the side of
Definitely.
Reckoning. So just like, you gotta cool down now because I'm bringing the heat right now, and I think that Odin is gonna be used right now. Oh boy, never mind. The recon was a bit too late.
Yeah, a bit too early on the Odin spray perhaps, but down goes Trist to Sensei.
That was an updraft Bladestorm gameplay, beautifully done by Sensei, and Makaweli will get the double kill onto us a mid-area. Reckoning Esports all of a sudden back foot once again, and WDK, they are feeling really, really confident right now.
Last player standing.
Didn't see
Spike down mid.
that did you win, but yeah, it is what it is. Down to the last player on Reckoning side, Panzer. He's got quite the handful, doesn't he?
He does. And right now, 1v5, it's a bit too much to ask. He only has one natural shot. I think he should get a free kill on tonight. That's going to be at 4 versus 1 right now. Answer, not going to be easy whatsoever. He's going to be flashed as well by the guy in light. He's going to get taken down. Never mind. He's going to get one more kill on the Ezu. But there's one lurking right behind him. So that's going to be a crucial one. But never mind. He doesn't need it because Sensei will get a triple kill. And that's going to be scorelines all tied up. 2-2 once again. And the economy on the side of Reckoning Esports, not looking good whatsoever. So we're looking at a potential 3-2 in the favor of WDK here.
And yeah, teammates doing well for him. Naidu, he's got the Odin back and the operators on Sensei. So hopefully this time around, if they do decide to push A, they've got quite the retaliation to expect from the likes of Sensei and his teammates, the folks over at Reckoning Esports. But we might just see a similar push that came through last match. Catwalk might just be the place to be as they approach Cubby yet again. They've got company Yezu with that fantastic butterfly knife. Flash coming through. Little does he know he's got 2 players for company. Shahzad gets that trade on Bondef, however, and down goes Panzer to Sensei, and he's still holding A main. He gets caught off guard by Jay, and Naidu picks off Trist. Down to a 2v2.
2v2 right now. Naidu,
Enemy remaining.
did Jay not see him? What is happening? Like, in a 1v2 right now, I mean, Sova is really, really low, right? Naidu, that is. 2 points felt.
So look
Mm-hmm.
at it this way. Even if Yuin does manage to get Naidu, they'll know it's an operator, and you can expect the likes of Machiavelli to pull off a frag regardless by pushing, but Naidu wraps it up for his team just like that. 3k from Naidu. Pretty commendable work for a Sova, I must say.
Especially with the Odin there as well.
Yeah.
That's the thing here. I mean, he wasn't wall banging. He wasn't like hiding in the spot. He was moving around the map with the goddamn machine gun, looking like a goddamn Terminator there. And absolutely terminated all the players on the side of a Reckoning. So, yeah, I mean, JN, he's thinking about the operator by once again, but he's going to be sticking to the Phantom this time. So, 5 rifles on the side of Reckoning Esports, and on the side of WDK, we see an operator Odin on Jet and Sora respectively, and all the other 3 players are sitting on 2 Phantoms and a Vandal.
Yeah, and that's the spray over at B main from Naidu. He's gonna drone out whoever he can find at B main, just gets a glimpse of Trist. So he's aware, but Sensei is turned into an attacker on defense as he pushes up mid. He's got a line of sight through tiles all the way to B main. Bondef, are you gonna risk taking that peek? Because even if you do, there's Sensei to eradicate you out of there.
Ooh. BondF thought he could actually take him down. But rather, I mean, little did you know that there was a multiple play, that there's an operator right there. But you see, the A side is completely open and it's been taken out as well by Reckoning. Once again, they're delaying the plan. Not really sure what's happening here. The recon instantly taken down, so it's going to be a 4 vs 5 retake situation here going in for a Shadow WDK. And Trist's position is crucial. Trist, he can actually take 3 players down. He might actually get 3 players down. He's going to get 1, he's going to get 2 for sure. Trist gets a double, Panzer gets 1, Jane gets 1, that's it. That's it. This round is going to go in the favor of Reckoning Esports. And now the operator must be saved by Sensei. There's no way he can actually clutch this. So, save is going to be the call here.
Yeah, you can see how they did a fantastic job at using that Cosmic Divide for themselves, right? The folks over at Reckoning Esports, the players, they did a fantastic job, pretty much textbook. This time around, they were cautious enough to know that gotta get that spike down quicker than you'd like to, I'd like to say, and yeah, securing a round, leveling up the scores. But Sensei is still on that operator, and that's gonna prove to be quite messy. It almost seemed like he was gonna have company from the side of UN, but clearly it didn't pan out that way. He still got that operator, and his teammates got enough credits to full buy almost.
Oh, it's Ewan. I was always pronouncing it as Ewan. You know, sometimes I used to say Ewan, and sometimes I was like Juwan. I'm really sorry, Mr. Ewan. I was like, it's my bad, dude. I feel really terrible right now.
Who knows? Maybe it is Juwan. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe. But yeah, whatever it is, one of us is wrong. That's for sure. Well, I mean, you wish it's me. I hope it's you.
Well, would you look at this though? B main push coming through. If only Naidu had his Odin, but he's got the Hunter's Fury for company. He'll be able to tag BondF. Will he be able to take him out? No, he won't be. If only he had the Odin, eh?
One round. He doesn't have the Odin.
You should run.
He gets tagged by the drone. How unfortunate. Now they're lockdown coming into play and BondF using that run it back. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice pull, a nice swarm grenade, but accidentally put to waste because it's just the ultimate.
Vulnerable, but for how long? Jen takes Machiavelli out in mid, and just like that, Trist picks off Naidu. We're down to a 3v5. Reckoning might just have this in the bag, but how well will this retake go as Sensei picks off Panzer? He's expecting someone else on mid, but close to Yezu. He's got company, he's got Trist, but Shahzad on the other side. Trist picking off 2 in mid market as BondF picks off the last one. Shahzad at CT. What a play by Reckoning.
Reckoning, I mean, they look different today. They did play multiple games, and we've seen them pop off sometimes, but we've seen them have some bad days, right? And by the looks of it, they weren't doing really, really well. But right now, it looks, I mean, you can see the confidence, they're playing different, they're walking different, they're just, I don't know, maybe communicating different as well. But the confidence is just off the roof right now, through the roof, as well as the gameplay coming in from all the players. Like BondF is usually the one popping off, and he still is, to be honest. He was popping off the other day with the Sky, but Sensei! Don't tell me the Icaron is going to go in the favor of WDK, because I'm going to be so mad if that happens.
It just might, because what a push through A main WDK pulled off. They've got 1 player for company. It's Trist down in mid. But guess who's there at A main? It's JN. He picks off 2 just like that. Decapitated Sensei Naidu just like that. Down goes Shahzad. Yezu, you don't want to peek that. You wouldn't want to pick that. How the tables have turned. It's down to a 1v2. All down to Yezu at A main as Trist makes his way towards B site.
It's going back and forth right now. It was like WDK, they had a really good push there with 4 players, and then 3 of them just went down. And now the side is completely open. Why are they checking the side? I don't get it.
Yeah, just being cautious, I presume. But Yezu.
They did spot Yezu, right? I mean, what do you think? He's teleporting to side, but whatever it is, maybe I don't know what it was. Maybe they're just moving their mouse and we thought they were checking, but whatever it is, and now his position has already been spotted as well. Alarm bot popping off, and that swarm grenade is gonna make things harder. And now 2 players on towards the backside. That flash, he's not gonna spot anyone. He's gonna have another one in. He actually has another one. Swarm grenade delaying things, and now 28 points of power with the Reaver Band in his hand. And JN still being alive. Trist is kind of low, but the turret is going to be really, really troublesome here. Flash not spotting anyone. So now he has information that both the players are towards the backside. That will be coming in and Trace. Doesn't really matter if he's sitting on 31 points. He's still gonna land the headshot. And once the headshot connects, it's good night for the opponents there.
Yeah, that was indeed a round of the Jets, if I might add. Sensei picking off 3 kills at A main, and of course JN coming through with that flank through Cubby, making sure he's right there at A main to ensure he brings it home for his team just as much. Bide time and get that plant over at Beatrice. He held firm, he was calm, composed at mid, made his way towards B site in time. Yeah, WDK will be thinking twice after that round for sure, because that almost seemed like it was going their way.
Yep, it actually did look like. I mean, as I was saying, it was. You two said that it might, and right now, ult and counter ult coming in from both the cages there. I mean, Reckoning does have a Sova's Hunter's Fury, but I don't think they want to use it. It was a fake ultimate, right? And they're buying fake, but at the same time, WDK, they read it perfectly. But I think it's a bit too late. Maybe Yezu, if he can get the kill onto Astra there, but he's not gonna get it. Instead, he's gonna get taken out by JN. Now the opening has been found, and that drone will actually spot multiple players there. So the information is gonna be relayed. JN, he might get taken down here. It's all about the timing, and Sensei is just too good, too quick here. Hunter's Fury being used. Let's see. He's gonna get taken down. Churin, he's gonna get taken. He's gonna get the kill on the Sensei. Now down to 3 versus 4. But Sova is really, really low. So it all depends on the way that the side of Reckoning crossfires this. And Naidu is gonna get taken down by Panzer. Panzer is gonna get taken down by Shazad. Down to a 2 versus 3. Bondev with the flash ready. The curveball comes into play. Flash himself a bit. But no! What?
1 enemy remaining.
Chase did the Sorcerer gets the kill. And now Shazad is gonna be sticking the defuse. Half defuse. Is it?
No
or is
way
it gonna be complete? Twist comes in and gets the kill. Shazad. It would have been insane if that was like clutch through the, sticking the defuse there through the wall there.
Talk about chaos at A Heaven, right? I mean, think about it. I'm amazed at this point of what went down, and rightfully so. A timeout coming through from WDK's side, tactical timeout at that. They really want to figure out what's wrong on their side in terms of retake, right? It almost seems like at one point during the round, everything's poised for their round victory, and just somewhere along the way they miss out. Somewhere. That was down to a 1v2, and Reckoning was down to the single player. Cosmic Divide might just put them on the back foot in that round for WDK. What do you think, Edge? What do you think they're talking about? It seems like we might have just lost Edge for just a bit. But yeah, like I said, they'll be discussing how much better can we do round after round. And looks like Edge, you're back. I'm curious to know what you think they're discussing at this time, tactical timeout.
Sorry about that. Minor technical issue there from my side. My mic wasn't working. But yeah, I mean, I think now it's Reckoning they have a 3-round lead, right? So they're just like maybe considering to have maybe a little bit more, maybe they were like, focus guys, we can get a couple more rounds. If they get it a couple more rounds on the attacking side, the defense is going to be really, really easy for them. And WDK is not an easy team to beat. With that being said and done, it's going to be an easy eco or a weird buy coming in. Actually, 5 sheriffs and light shields, so technically an eco coming in for the side of WDK, but the play storm being popped on JN. Yeah, I think he's going for the operator the next round.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. He had expected a push at A main by multiple players from the WDK side. He peeks Sensei, he has a little bit of info. Can he jump to cover in time? 8 health points left. Shocked for Shocked just to hold up both teams from either side. And that's a mid push coming through from Reckoning.
Head push is happening right now, and you see Bondev leading the charge there. I mean, he's the one that's getting all the kills. It's gonna be Trist once again get the kill, and Jayan on the other hand gets the kill with Shazad. Down to 3 versus 5. But no, the crossfire that is not gonna work in the favor, and I think Jayan should be the one getting the kill. Never mind. What? Never mind. Yezu. I mean, he's obviously not gonna secure the round, but he just turned around and gave a beautiful shot to JN, and then got the kill on the Bondev as well.
Good effort.
What was that about?
Good effort to say the least, but my oh my, that almost seemed like it was going to take a turn. Maybe I was being a bit optimistic for WDK, but like you mentioned, Yezu, what even was that at CT? Incredible from him. Clearly there's potential, and I'm curious to see as this continues. Like I mentioned, WDK known to be explosive. Maybe on the attacker side things will turn around for them, but right now 3-7 scoreline. A push it is from Reckoning.
It's gonna be an A-push coming in, and you see the buy as well. Now the Jet, that is Sensei, has an operator picked up, and JN, I thought he was gonna go for the operator, but instead he opts to go for a Phantom. I think they just wanna end it. They don't. I mean, you know, when you have an operator on the attacking side, usually the gameplay becomes slow. So I don't think Reckoning wants to do that, and because they are a really aggressive team, and Tristus took away the turret to make it look like a fake. But the stars are gonna give it away, Astro. What are you doing? The couple of stars being placed just gave away the play that they were doing, and now the alarm bot being set up. I think they're gonna hear it, and the recon coming in as well. Run it back being used. Swarm grenades are gonna deal a bit of damage there on the JN. And Bottom as well. He's gonna get taken down down to a 5v5 because that was just a run it back.
Knight is trying his best to stall them at B main, but didn't work for long. He was perhaps holding the wrong utility, but he pulls out the Odin and picks off Trist. And it's down to a 3v5 with WDK in the advantage. He heals up real quick. Thanks to his teammate Jen, picks off Shazad at sight. And that's the Seekers coming through from Yezu. How long? How long before Reckoning can stop this retake? Down goes Machiavelli, but Sensei picks off Bondev. 3v2. WDK still got the advantage. That's an Odin in play at CT. Naidu still might just bring it home for his team this round. They'll want it. Is he aware? In the smoke, there's a lurking Jet. Jet picks off Naidu. Sensei picks off the Jet. 2 players left on WDK side to ensure they got this round for the team. Just enough time to defuse the spike. Well played by Reckoning. They tried their best to hold WDK off just for that much time.
Last round.
I still think that Ashley Stars being placed. Yeah. KJ did take out the turret, right? And they were actually buying it. They were like, turret's gone, guys. They're rotating towards A. But then the Ashley Stars being placed, they were like, hold on a second. If they're rotating to A, why the hell are the stars coming towards B? And then the instant smoke came into play. And that smoke completely dismantled whatever the plan that was there in the heads of Reckoning Esports. And WDK, that gave them enough time to come with the backstab as well. Sensei did a beautiful gameplay with the operator. Looks like it's going to be an A hit this time. Oh my god, I was speechless there for a second. I actually thought the drone did spot him. It did not. He's still gonna get the kill on the Bondev and down to a 4 versus 5.
Oh, what a push coming through from JN as he pushes through regardless of the Cosmic Divide. And right, too close for comfort, Sensei. You got eradicated by Yuin. And Naidu drones out from A Heaven. He's aware of the position where the spike is. He tries to shock target, messes that up, but gets some tag on that Sova. As the folks over at Reckoning back off, they're gonna try and flank, or expecting a flank at best.
4 versus 3 right now. But Machiavelli pulls it down to a 3v3, and the retake is possible right now. But Reckoning Esports, the way that they're playing and the Blade Storm are being active on JN, but his position is crucial as well. He's gonna be taken down with the spam. And Hunters are being used towards the wrong side. Why? Why though? I mean, just once on the right and you're gonna get yourself kills, but Machiavelli going down, actually getting the kill there. But he's gonna get killed. Does he have the time? Nope. No time.
He doesn't have it.
Unfortunate.
They stalled it just enough to make sure they secure that final round of the half. 4-8 as we switch sides.
Switching sides.
As I mentioned, what a match this is turning out to be. 4-8, a similar scoreline from the last match, which we did see. Didn't quite turn out for the ones trailing, but this time around things might just change, some would say.
Turn out.
Now things are going to be changing for sure. Because this did switch up, right? So WDK on the attacking side. Let's see, because Sensei is actually popping off. 16-9, the highest on the server. So he's a single duelist as well. So they have 2 initiators. It's a beautifully attacking favored agent composition on the side of WDK. If Sensei still pops off on the attacking side, it's going to be really, really interesting to see. Looks like it's going to be a full A push coming in from the side of from WDK there. The 3 players close, and that was beautiful days coming in. What the 2 players? But let's see. At hard hands, he's gonna deal a bit of damage onto Sensei. He does manage to get the kill onto JN. But Shazam takes Panzer down as well. Now only one player, that's Bondef. He's gonna get one kill and he's gonna run back to safety. He's gonna be healing himself, I think, with the wall. Does he have it? I think he has the hard hands back as well. So a bit of heal coming into play as well, but let's see. WDK, Machiavelli will be planning the spike now. A 3 vs 3 retake. 45 seconds on the clock's attack. Take it away.
Yeah, I mean, he stalled it just enough, Bondef, to make sure his teammates came through for him. 2v2, he's brought it down to, I'd say it might just go in the favor of Reckoning Esports. And as I said, Yuvan picks off 2, and Trish is there to pick off the last one. 9th round win coming in for Reckoning Esports. WDK, maybe this is the time you buck up, my friends.
Frustration, you can see it. Reckoning Esports. Not complete frustration, but they're angry. They are in for the the revenge there. I mean, if you guys do it, we're gonna do it too. I mean, you guys was showing up some aggression, some frustration. Fine, we'll do it too. We got the kill. Now we are gonna just spam our bullets on towards the sky, the ground, wherever the hell we want to right now. And it's gonna be eco coming in from the side of WDK. But I'm not really sure if that's a wise decision. Because, you know, it's going to go into the double-digit scoreline for the side of Reckoning Esports. And as soon as you see those double digits on the scoreboard, it's going to get into a head. And if it gets into the heads of the players of WDK, it's an easy run for Reckoning Esports.
Yeah, definitely. And they wouldn't want those rounds to repeat itself. WDK players have been spotted as they move towards B main, move out of B main, in fact. Okay, flash for flash. Trade for trade down to a 2v4. WDK might just be poised to win this one. Then again, that's Bondef along with his teammate Panzer left.
I did say that it might not be a wise decision to eco, and they completely proved me wrong instantly. Now they have weapons. A Spectre, a Ghost, a Sheriff, and a Frenzy. Against 2 Spectres, Bondef and Panzer, can they do it? They can actually pull it off. A 2 vs 4 is not that easy. It's not that difficult, to be honest, for them, especially with the kind of armor and the gameplay that they do have. And right now, Naidu's in a really good spot, but he's going to get... Actually, the turret's going to get the kill, but... And Bondef will be taken down by Machiavelli. He's popping off on the KJs. But that's a beautiful round, right? It's an eco, kind of an eco, you know, Sheriffs. So they did do a really good rush there towards a B-side. Sensei opening things up once again.
Yeah,
he's just the one that's popping off. Yeah, they want him to be the one that gives them the entry. Definitely. But from there, everyone else takes it down. So Reckoning Esports, they're on the back foot right now. It looks like it's going to be a potential 6-9. So unless they pull out something miraculous in the eco round as well. But apart from that, we see 2 Phantoms and 3 Spectres here. What do you suggest? We didn't talk about the prediction this time. So what do you think? I mean, it's pretty late. We're at almost the later half of the game. But what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? What's going to be the score according to you?
I mentioned it earlier. If anything, this match has a better chance of going into overtime than any other match here today. As Yazoo tries to peek out, he doesn't get a frag, but he gets traded for by Machiavelli. 4v4 as it stands as Bondef backs off. Mind you, this is a save round coming from Reckoning, but they're able to go trade for trade, and they've brought it down for 3v3.
Reckoning once again making it work right now. It was supposed to be an eco, but now down to a 3v3. Actually, it's pretty low on Reckoning, so they kind of have to be worried about that. But Shazak gets a double. Now it's all on you and try to clutch this 1 vs 3. With the Sheriff in his hand, I think he can get himself a weapon somewhere around here. Yeah, there's a Spectre. Why are you not picking it up? Yeah, he does pick it up right now. And so it's going to be interesting to watch. But I still think WDK has already got this in the bag. And I think KJ did spot him. 3, 2, 1. He's going to get 1?
Ooh,
did he not spot him?
Unfortunate. Maybe he turned towards the wrong side at the wrong time. That tends to happen in this game more often than not. And the scoreline, maybe the chat will get a giggle out of this, is 6-9 as it stands. But in the favor of Reckoning Esports, looks like there's a pause coming through. We've got a disconnection over at WDK. But let's talk about what WDK has been doing, right? Single duelist comp, and they've been able to pull off rounds on attacker side. As I kind of predicted, overtime might just be in the cards, as I said earlier before. But yeah, Reckoning round on round, it almost seems like they're learning from their opponents, making sure they've got that advantage, that 2 or 3 round advantage, and make sure they have it until the very end is their objective right now. That's what it seems like from my POV. What about you, Edge? What do you think's going down?
Well, on the side of Reckoning, you know, it's just like pure aggression. right? Even on the side of defense, they're being aggressive. Oh, what a shock dart coming in, dealing a lot of damage onto Shazad. They're down to 91, plus 31 shields, that is. Shock dart! But this time it's not going to be dealing any damage. But Shazad was scared for a second. You could see it. He backed off. He backed off for a second there.
Yeah,
As I was saying.
You
Yep.
should run.
As I was saying, on the side of WDK, the aggression is not always there. They're trying to switch things up every now and then. They want to keep Reckoning guessing. While Reckoning on the side of attacking, they're completely aggressive all the time. So that is why I think they gave up. They, had to give up a few rounds. But apart from that, I think both these teams are really, really strong. And as you are right, actually, we might be looking at a potential overtime here sometime.
Yeah, but as it seemed like they might just head towards a rotate, WDK sticks to B. That's the hot hands in the corner, away main. The Yizu trying his best to jump off, but Seekers are out. Gets taken out almost instantly by the players at CT. That 3 there. Wouldn't pick that if I were you, Yezu, but I'm not you. You failed to get the pick, and down goes WDK members one by one. All down to Naidu in Boathouse. Yuvin brings out the Hunter's Fury to wrap up the round in their favor. Like I mentioned, Edge, this is what Reckoning is doing. It's okay if they let go of one round. They keep that lead in the scoreline.
They do definitely have that lead in the scoreline there, and you can also see the way that Ewan plays. He's using that Hunter's Fury in the corners where you kind of have to get out to escape that, right? So the players had to come outside of their comfort zone, had to peek out in the open just to escape, just avoid being hit by that Hunter's Fury. And the players of Reckoning Esports, they did take full advantage of that and completely did a really good retake. And now the double-digit scoreline, 10-6, is on the board. And Reckoning Esports, they're looking really, really good to walk away with a win here.
Yeah, it almost seemed like WDK would, wager a possible rotate, the way they were positioned. And it almost seemed like that would have helped them as well. Reckoning were actually more concentrated on mid, in fact. So maybe things would have been different that round. But then again, that's all hindsight right now. They did commit to that B push. Didn't quite go their way. And with that disconnection from WDK, it seems like we'll be continuing to watch Ewan and Twist have a friendly knife battle in mid-market.
That's not a knife battle, let me tell you that. But we'll just leave it there. And yeah, I mean, it looks like it's a technical issue once again. I think the PC or the internet is acting up on the side of the players of WDK. Let's see. I mean, what are your thoughts? What do you think WDK needs to do here? What do you think that Reckoning is doing that WDK is unable to counter?
I think the way they've been able to retake a site, regardless of the amount of ultimate abilities they have on their side, or just the deployment of utilities, stalling WDK from even entering, just to ensure their teammates have rotated towards their side. Reckoning Esports, they've been doing a fantastic job, and that's kind of like a pattern with these teams, isn't it? Even last time around when we did see Reckoning play in the Alpha series, we did notice they were able to make sure they're very cautious when it comes to, say, flank watching, when it comes to retakes. That's kind of their forte, in my opinion, the way I've seen it against teams like these. Yes, it does differ when they're going up against the likes of probably the other teams we'll get to see in time throughout the tournament. And I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, they've just had the edge round after round. And like I mentioned a few rounds earlier, WDK coming so close for round win time after time, and just not being able to get that through for themselves. 6-10 is not a bad scoreline though, Edge, to be honest. They can still come back from it. I think they'd want to get 2 rounds consecutively. I think they haven't got that yet on attacker's side, or maybe they have just once, but they would want more of that, just to ensure Reckoning doesn't get too happy with that lead of 4 rounds they've got right now.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to be happy. I mean, you're going to be happy when you win the entire thing, right? So they're just going to this gives enough time for both the teams, to be honest, at the same time, to talk about the strats and everything. You know what? They want to switch up, because if it keeps going back and forth, Reckoning might actually win the entire thing right now. But at the same time, it gives a chance for WDK to rethink their strats, come up with a better plan of action, maybe a better execution plan, because 4 rounds is not that big of a lead, and they can actually pull it off as well. Maybe bring out an operator, because actually no one on the side of Reckoning Esports is feeling confident with the operator, but we did see Sensei feeling really, really good with that operator and doing really, really good with the operator as well.
Yeah, and seems like, as you mentioned about Sensei, he's back in the game. Hopefully the match will resume soon enough, and he might just have enough eco for an operator light shield, but he doesn't risk it. Of course, he's on the attacker's side. It's a Vandal coming through, and we should be good to go. I'm gonna say they're gonna try that catwalk push yet again. By that time, figure out, get a little info at mid, and possibly thereafter execute on whatever possible strat they can. I think what they're trying to do is get hold of Cubby as effectively as possible, pick at least one player off there without losing any player for that matter there, and thereafter executing on whatever strat they have in mind. And as I say that, they head towards straight to Cubby, catwalk, and tiles. That's the place to be right now.
Place to be indeed. Now we're back live. 2 rounds and match point for Reckoning Esports. And at the same time, WDK, they're only 4 rounds behind. They kind of have to really work hard. And Shazad, okay, he's down to 26 points of health. Absolutely trash there. But he does have a Sky there, so he's going to go back for the heal. He's running for the heal. He's going to get the heal. So the ultimate available is just the Blade Storm. On VLT Sensei, that is. I don't know why he has VLT in his name, but he does. He's on the team of WDK. Maybe VLT stands for something else right here. But yeah, Shazad can actually get the ultimate maybe with 1 kill. Trist will get the ultimate soon enough as well. So that is something to be worried about if they do get it. But look at this. They want to go B, and Trist, just as I say, he has the ultimate available. Don't disconnected.
No, what a place to disconnect it. Right at B main, he's out in the open. He's vulnerable at that. JN makes his way along with his teammate Panzer. Naidu trying to get that plant down for the sake of eco, as Sensei will get taken out instantly. A pause coming through. I'm sure it's all down to Naidu. I know he can hold them off, but if it's that double peak, he won't be able to. JN gets that trade off of Panzer, and they'll get that defuse as well. Another round win for Reckoning. Haha, Sensei, you should have just stayed in the game.
Was that important?
That's actually heartbreaking. I mean, Sensei is currently the best player on the team, right? Actually, the best player on the server, to be honest, if you take a look at the scoreboard.
Yep.
The best player on the server, and he disconnects. Where does he disconnect? Right in the open, right? As they were about to enter B main.
Yeah, I'm actually
The place
surprised.
and the timing.
I'm actually surprised the likes of Reckoning Esports, they weren't able to pick him off until 2 of their own players went down in mid-market.
Exactly, like what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
How could he stay alive for all that time? I mean, he did get pulled in right into the open as well. And he still stayed alive there. And Naidu almost clutched it, but Jen was like, nah, double peek and we'll end it. And now it's a 4v5 here. I mean, the game's pretty much over, right?
Yeah.
His attack.
Yeah, definitely they'll want all 5 players on the map playing actively as they can, and with the likes of Sensei, their best player perhaps, disconnected. Not the greatest of times for WDK, but they're gonna give it their all as Naidu pulls out the Hunter's Fury, trying to tag at least one player of the rotating players over at Reckoning Esports. They enter site. Little do they know, Panzer's right there. He gets traded for, however, but it's the Reckoning Esports boys who have the advantage. It's down to a 3v1 essentially, and Ewan gets a shock dart kill. Sensei is AFK, folks.
AFK, that's just unfortunate.
I mean,
that is just unfortunate, right?
Yeah, you don't want to see this happen.
Yeah, I have no words, to be honest. I just want to like, I'm like just being silent, just like paying, my respect. Like I'm like just. That's just sad. I actually wanted them to have a really good game. Yeah. I mean, we are having a good game, but Sensei not being in the game is just making it a little bit easy. Actually, a lot easier than it would be than with Sensei in the game, because he was just popping off. I mean, you can still see it. He's disconnected for 3 rounds, and he's still sitting on top of the scoreboard.
I mean, what can we say, WDK? You've given it your all, and I'm pretty sure this round's going to be a treat to watch as well. Marcovelli tries to get one, but he's approached by Jian. Jian's on the operator. One goes down. Naidu. Spikes drop. Down goes Marcovelli. And Sensei is still AFK. Will be spotted by Jian. Probably a good time to come back, Sensei. Not for long. On the other side of the map, Bondef gets one. Trist wraps it up, folks. Reckoning Esports will proceed in the Alpha Series 2. WDK, GG, well played. You gave it your all. I mean, honestly, I don't know what to say.
Well, they did not give it their all, to be honest, because Sensei was AFK.
Yeah. I mean, again,
that's not gonna let me. I'm not gonna have a good night's sleep here.
yeah,
that's for sure.
probably things beyond your control in some aspects. You know, think about it. It could have been anything. Of course, we don't know firsthand what's wrong, but you can see it on the scoreboards, folks. He's still right up there, leveling almost with Jen. What could have been, right? If Sensei was still in the game, maybe we would have seen a overtime pan out eventually. Maybe we wouldn't. But then again, not much to say. I know how disappointed Edge is, and I'm equally disappointed. I'm pretty sure everyone who came by to support WDK is as disappointed as they could be. But yeah, taking no credit away from them, however, Reckoning Esports, round after round, they brought their best to the table.
They did bring their best, and you know, they did prove us like why they are one of the top teams there as well. It was good, but so let's take a quick look at the scoreboard here. Jayan sitting on top with 21 frags, 10 kills, 2.1 KD, 80 AD con rating, 4 first bloods. And then Sensei comes in next second.